Okay, guys, I'll start my introduction, and then we'll go with Isaac, and then you, and then Leo. So yeah.
Wait a minute.
Well, after we're done with this, we can check out the mini game. So yeah, just be patient.
Tic-tac-toe. Temple Run.
Temple Run. Mario Racetrack.
Apparently.
Oh, we're gonna have some fun after we're done here.
One shot.
We're gonna have some. Oh, we're gonna have some fun after this. Okay, we're just gonna.
Bumper cars. It's cool.
Bumper cars. Bumper cars.
Wait,
Bumper cars.
Hold on. I want to check up what's upstairs real quick.
Okay, so just let us know if there's anything better. Okay. Well. Okay, everyone. Okay, people are joining in. Wait, what's in?
Whoa, there's a dance floor. Let's go dance. There's a dance floor. Let's go dance.
Here.
You have to ditch me, bro.
Oh my god.
Oh yeah, this is definitely a strip club.
Yep.
You sure? Wait, hold up. Break down. Oh, shoot. Hang on, give me a sec. Yeah. Okay, guys, come on. We gotta go. People are joining in. People are joining in. People are watching the stream now. Come on.
Okay.
Okay.
Let's
Let's just go to our introductions. If you're trying. Okay, so.
Holy shit, there's money on the table.
Huh?
Alright, I'm coming.
Come on. Okay, if you're trying to join a multi-channel network, okay. Well, okay. But anyway, guys, so, alright. What's going on, gamers? Hotshot Gamer here, welcome. And today, I'm here joined with these awesome people, so introduce yourselves.
What up, guys?
Dude, can you stop dancing?
Okay, I feel that.
Thank you. Isaac, go ahead.
So what up, guys? I'm Isaac Killer.
What's up, guys?
That's Esteban.
What's up, guys?
And you know it's your boy King Hernandez.
So yeah, basically, you know, we're gonna be, of course, talking about our journey through the Marvel Cinematic Universe. So basically, we're gonna start first with Phase 1, going through Iron Man to Incredible Hulk to Iron Man 2, Thor, Captain America: The First Avenger, and the Avengers. And then, of course, for the next phase, so I'm hoping maybe we could bring up some more people in so they could talk about their journeys. And yeah, so who knows? But we're gonna start with just us four. So yeah, you guys ready to do this?
Let's do this. I'm so excited for this.
All right, so let's start off with the one that started it all, Iron Man.
I enjoy Iron Man.
Yeah, definitely.
I'm sad that he died. I'm so sad about that.
Yeah, that's just like.
Yeah.
It's always been a year since he passed away.
Yeah.
But regardless.
But let's just not go to the sad route yet, cause that's not just that. Anyway, so from Iron Man, rest in peace.
F in the chat for Iron Man.
I
heard something about cat, and I'm like, huh?
Alright, but okay, so we'll start first with Iron Man. So we're just gonna be talking about the, you know, how the movie goes. So if you guys haven't seen any of the Marvel movies yet, then just spoiler alert, get out and just go watch them. If you
get out, go on Disney Plus and watch the movies.
Exactly. Although you do need, you need to buy Incredible Hulk though, because that's not on Disney Plus. So, but
yeah,
it's up to you. Yeah, because it's owned by Universal. So, anyway. Yep. So from Iron Man, so it began around, you know, with of course around the desert, and of course Back in Black did AC/DC. And of course we're introduced to Robert Downey Jr. himself, Tony Stark,
who was attacked by his own creations, by his own company's creation, basically their own nuclear weapons.
So yeah, I'll explain through the story. So basically, you know, he was having fun with the soldiers, you know, talking to them in the car, you know, or in the vehicle, until then, of course, the attack came around, and as you said, destruction happening, and then, well, then of course, one of like his weapons was like right in front of him, and then just exploded, and then, well, yeah, and then of course, you know, that's basically with the where the arc reactor will go to with him. So
that was the plot device for him deciding he needed to change things up, because he realized these things are being made to hurt people, while yes, they were helping their country to defend, but they were also being used against them to harm people.
Yeah, so
Yes.
so basically now before we go into the story and all that, and of course they even showed like the 10 rings. That's what those people are called. Hold up, just got something in my throat. And then of course they were delivering a message, and then the title card of Iron Man shows up. Until then we see like what's happened like maybe like few days or few weeks earlier. There's like I guess like they were like presenting like an award for Tony, but yeah.
He wasn't there.
Yeah, and he wasn't there. He was like at a casino, just
And
rolling
his,
down.
Yep.
his co-helper.
Yeah. Oh yeah, and also Rhodey was there, and it was also a different actor as well.
Yep.
Yes.
And he was like, next time, baby. Nope.
No.
Another actor.
But yeah. So of course he was really pissed off at Tony for not showing up, and gave him the award and all that. And I don't know, dude. It's been a long time since I've seen the movie, and it's really hard for me to remember because I've seen a bunch of these Marvel movies, and it's hard to keep track of what scenes we go to. And I think I need to rewatch one movie that I haven't seen in a while, which is Thor: The Dark World. Which, yeah,
That one was not very good in my opinion.
yeah, we'll talk about it later in the next phase. But yeah, then of course they introduced to this reporter. Then of course she referred to him.
And instead, it's like,
Hold up. Wait for it. We'll wait for it. Easy, guy. Easy. Yo, easy, Deadpool. Easy, Deadpool. Hold on. Now, before that,
no,
hold up. Now.
Hold up. You
What?
know what was funny about that scene the first
Dude,
time
let
I
me
saw
finish mine, okay? I need to finish this.
Let me say this.
God
You
damn
know
it,
what's
dude.
funny about that scene the first time I saw it when I was
What?
like very little?
What?
I was watching it with my parents, right? And they're like, they're just wrestling.
How old were you?
Yeah, I didn't know.
remember
I
how
thought they
old
were
I was
wrestling
when
too
I
when I was
was
little,
little.
but yeah.
I mean, they are moving the bed a lot and they are shaking, so.
Yeah, okay, but anyway, so basically the reporter was telling Tony, interviewing like, do they call him like the Merchant of Death? I think it was called that, and yeah, they were going on yada yada yada, and then we also got a little bit of seeing some boom boom action, and yeah, and then the next morning, she woke up and well, we were introduced to the Malibu mansion, and damn, it's been a while since we've seen that house since it was
Blowing up.
Yeah, and then of course that when she woke up, then we were also introduced to Pepper Potts.
Who was his assistant at the time.
Yeah, and of course I remember she did like a roast. I remember she did a roast where like her duty was like to take out the trash, which is referring to the reporter. That was badass. So yeah, and hold up, I just needed. I'm just putting like I'm just turning off the sound as well. It's hard to concentrate. But anyways, so where was I? So then of course Tony was working on his cars, I remember. I don't know, but you guys can feel free to jump in if I miss anything. So he was working on his hot rods and on one of them, and then he has like a talk with Pepper and all that. And again, been a while since I've seen this movie, so Jesus Christ, my memory's foggy. So yeah, and then fuck, what else? So, okay, I remember then he drove to the airport with his Audi, and my dad loves Audis for some reason, which God, he just annoys the hell out of me. He just goes like, "Oh, my beautiful car!" Just, oh my god.
I get it, Dad. No.
I get it, Dad. You like cars.
Like
Here's the
Jesus,
thing, I'm not as
what?
into them.
Like I am into some cars, but I just don't go like full like so emotional attached to them.
Yeah,
Only a few. Just only a few.
That's the opposite of me with my GTA cars. You've seen my cars. in
Yeah,
GTA.
but only a few. There are only a few that I do grow attached to. But anyway,
Yeah.
they drove it to the airport, and of course, Rhodey was there waiting, and then I don't know. They were just while Rhodey was telling to Tony to just focus and all that, just be I guess responsible. Like Tony was like telling Rhodey to drink maybe alcohol or something, and Rhodey was like, no, I'm not gonna drink. And then the next thing you just saw, he was just drinking, and then a party going on in Stark's private jet, and you know what I'm talking
Here's
about.
the thing too. is that the movie had been in development since 1990.
Really? That long?
Yeah, apparently. It was in development at Universal's, I think, still. 20th Century Fox and New Line Cinema. All before Marvel Studios got the rights for it in 2006.
Oh well, thank God that didn't happen, huh?
Yep.
Okay, so
otherwise the MCU might not have actually completely kicked off.
yeah. So then, of course, trying to remember, they arrived in I think it was Afghanistan they went to.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So of course, Stark improves like where Stark did like a presentation about this new weapon called the Jericho, right? I think that was called. And did the way he just while he was just not looking behind while the missile was just exploding, he just raises both his arms. It's just so cool.
Yep. Didn't he get pushed by the wave?
Yeah, I think, but I don't know. I don't think it's shown that.
I could swear I remember that happening. He got slightly pushed and then.
Yeah, slightly pushed, and then. So yeah, the presentation went well, and then now we go back to where we started, which is of course the attack, and then of course we now see Tony now trapped in a cave, or put in the cave, or I don't know, taken prisoner.
They put him in the cave. They put him in a cave with I think either a doctor or a scientist.
Yeah,
something.
a doctor named Jensen. That's his name.
He was being held hostage because they wanted him to help, and I think they were holding his family hostage.
Yeah,
No, it was just.
No, wait, his family was dead.
Yeah.
His family was dead. Yes.
And yeah.
And he wanted to be reunited with them, and then that's what happened in the end of that part when they were leaving the cave.
Yeah.
Sadly.
So basically, yeah, Tony was basically tortured, kind of, and then was given parts until he wanted them to make the Jericho missile, but then he decided to make the Ironman arm, the first Ironman armor, and then yeah,
MK1 armor.
Yeah.
MK1.
Yeah, and as things were starting to kind of be getting a little suspicious, they got the thing ready. Jensen provided the distraction.
They were looking at the thing saying, that does not look like missile.
Yeah, and then of course Jensen provided the distraction while they went to power it up. Until then, when they finally powered up, and dude, it was kind of a scary. Just Tony started just killing everyone, just even those soldiers, they closed the door on one guy that wanted to just get out, but then just bam.
Yep.
I kind of felt bad for that guy, but again, I kind of not sorry, but yeah. So okay, then of course he basically destroyed at least all the weapons with his flamethrower that he had on his armor, and then he escaped, landing somewhere in the middle of the desert until finally Rhodey found him and picked him up and took him back home. Then of course he was in the limo with Pepper and Happy, and first he wanted two things: one, an American cheeseburger, and to call for a press conference.
It's funny too. I don't even think that was an American cheeseburger because it was freaking
Burger King. Yeah, it was, but and if you understand the cheeseburger reference in the end game, then yeah, it's
actually that whole thing wasn't scripted. That entire encounter was just Robert Downey Jr. actually wanted a burger.
Oh, dude, Robert Downey Jr., man.
I love him.
Yeah. So then they went over to the press conference where, of course, it was also the main villain, Obadiah Stane, which is the bald guy. And then, yeah, basically, the press conference, Tony... Yeah, basically Tony, said, after his encounter in Afghanistan, what happened, he decided he wanted to shut down the weapons and everything. He wanted to try to do something different.
Obadiah didn't like that.
Yeah, he didn't like that, no.
Honestly, that guy's name sounds like he's freaking Amish.
Obadiah?
Yep.
Obadiah.
Obadiah?
Sounds so Amish.
And then while he was... And then I think he was... And then Tony started making the suit, the red suit we all know.
No, I don't think he mentioned that at all.
No, yeah, but
he said anything about that. The only thing he told Obadiah about was the arc reactor.
Yeah, they actually talk about, they went to Stark Industries and they actually, discuss. So yeah, and I think it's also where Tony's like showed him like his arc reactor. Like to tell him what's going on. Okay, and then after that, I don't know, I'm trying to remember, but like next is with like Pepper, he asked her for help by changing, the arc reactor thing, and just
and pulled out the magnet when he told her specifically, don't pull out the magnet. The funny thing about that is that thing was required, but they didn't put a new one in. They just put the arc reactor in.
Yeah.
So I feel like that should have done something, but it didn't.
Yeah. But yeah, after like changing that, it was just so funny because Pepper should don't ever tell me to do that again.
I'm gonna be right back. I'm gonna go to the bathroom.
Huh?
Okay. Intermission?
I guess intermission time. I guess so.
Okay. Intermission.
So I can't pause or the stream or anything, but let's just I guess I don't know. So far did I miss anything from Iron Man or?
I'm gone.
Wait, just talk about what?
I said talk about whatever.
Okay. Okay, so yeah, again, when I first saw Iron Man, I thought that it would be just just a normal comic book movie, nothing new with Spider-Man and all those other ones that came before him,
Yeah. He is over there quiet as hell.
Yeah, he is.
Leo?
Leo,
you there?
hello.
Excuse me, give me a blowjob, excuse me.
Oh my god.
Come here.
Hopefully for those who are just watching this, hopefully you're not watching this part. We're gonna do some.
Don't look at this. Don't look at me. Don't look at me.
Okay, I'm just gonna go to the dance floor. So yeah,
Okay.
I'll just wait.
Who's screaming?
That's my baby brother. Oh my god, he screams a lot for some reason.
I can hear him.
Yeah. God, why he has to be so loud?
I wish you had a soundproof room.
Yeah, I wish that too. Hold up, let me at least turn up the sound so you all can hear the music from these emotes.
Do you mind if I shout myself out?
What?
Do you mind if I shout myself out?
I don't know.
Okay, everybody, everyone watching this, I want you guys to follow me on Snapchat. It's ESTEBAN 1234315.
I put it up later. So for those who are joining in, basically we're having an intermission. We're waiting for Isaac to come back. So yeah, I'm just up on the dance floor.
He's back. He's
Wait.
Devil Dance. He's back.
Wait a minute, hold up. There's a DJ booth. Oh my god, how can I get up there?
Isaac, let's go. Isaac, let's go. Isaac, come on.
Oh yes. Hold up. I know. Wait. Ooh. Oh heck yeah.
And damn, Deadpool looking thick in that outfit.
Come on, join the dance floor. I'm doing the DJ.
I'm coming.
Okay, I'm back. What is
Hey,
that?
I'm up at the DJ booth. He's up in the dance floor.
How did you go? How did you get up there?
There's a little tree up there on the side that I get up on. But hold on.
Get up there. I'm getting up there.
Come on, everyone, dance. Dun.
Get off my. This is mine.
I have this emote, so too bad.
I do too. I'm sitting on you. You're mine.
I'm a professional DJ, man.
Get off. No. 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 Damn it. No.
Alright, everyone, let's go, let's go.
Party rocking in the house tonight.
Let's not do that.
Come on, everyone, raise up the roof.
This is so cringy.
Everyone do the march. Alright, oh, hold up, wrong emote, but yeah. Everyone do the march walk.
If I had it.
Yeah. Show me your best moves. Okay, but anyway, okay, let's just go back now.
Yeah, this is cringy.
We're just gonna do some stupid shit after we're done with the stream, so
Yep.
we'll come back to that. I'm just gonna wear my ruby skin, so you know.
Leo, where are you? Text Leo.
Alright, hold on. I'll text him.
Okay.
He ditched us.
Yeah, he's gonna give me a blowjob while he's gone. So like, don't look at that.
I'm gonna,
Give me a
what?
blowjob.
Where the fuck are you?
Oh,
My girl called. I mean, she's still on the phone, but she said she'll be outside.
dude, basically, someone was trying to make you give him a blowjob.
I know. I heard everything. I heard everything, dog. Don't think I went completely ghost. I just muted my mic, dog.
Damn it.
Yeah.
Okay, so where do we left off at?
Khalil does not give good blowjobs, so like don't get one from him.
Okay, so where do I left off, boys? So where did I left off? So after the arc reactor, then he went to go talk with Rhodey at the Air Force, you know.
Yes.
Yeah, and then right now he was basically now decided he got the idea of making like the Ironman suit. So basically, you know, he was working like the first part, like he was like doing the test run. He was just like, okay, here we go, did this 3, 2, 1, and did a backflip and just hit the wall. And Dummy just like, and the robot Dummy, he just like just threw the fire extinguisher at him. Just.
Thing about that is, I'm pretty sure with that the velocity that it gave off, that should have killed Tony. Should have been a giant blood splatter on that wall.
Oh man. Oh yeah, and again, like, been a while since I've seen this, so I might miss out a couple of points here and there. So you know, I'm wondering if hopefully these guys might remember some stuff. So yeah. So then of course, Obadiah arrived, you know, with some pizza while playing on the piano, and I guess, like, you know, he wanted Tony to get him involved into whatever project he's working on. So yeah, and then, yeah, of course, you know, Tony denied it, and then now he's working on another flight test, which, like, again, he was like you say, like, to Dummy, if you hit me with the fire extinguisher again, then I'm gonna donate you to a college. And you're just like, huh?
He R2D2'd right there.
Yeah. And, you know, he was working on the flights and he was hovering over the cars and everything and just... And then, of course, the test worked well, and then he just looked at Dummy just like, and just, aww.
What was that? What kind of, well, that's...
He just like, nah,
It's like a monkey's.
Alright, but anyway, basically now he put on the Iron Man Mark II suit, so, and of course, all silver and all that, and then of course, you know, he went flying through around everywhere, and of course there was even like a little kid, there was even like on the Ferris wheel, there's like this little kid who was eating ice cream, but then the ice cream just dropped. So
yeah, but also he tried. Can I tell this part? Can I please tell this part?
Yeah, sure.
So he tries to go to space, right?
Mm-hmm.
But then Jarvis told him not to because the suit wasn't compatible for that.
Yeah, the ice.
But you know, but Tony Stark, you know, being a dumbass he is,
cocky.
Yep.
So
he went up to space and his stuff went out. His system went out. So he's basically fine.
His stuff froze. It froze.
Yeah. So now he's falling from the sky.
Yeah.
And then he started working again, and then flew back to Star Tower.
Yep.
Or to his house.
And then of course when he said kill power, and then he dropped through all the floors, and then finally hit in the car, and then of course Dummy just fired the fire extinguisher. And it was funny. And then after that, he went over to a party, basically, you know, he was uninvited, so, you know, he invited himself to the party, where he met with Pepper, and then, of course, also introduced to Agent Coulson of S.H.I.E.L.D.
Yep.
Yeah. Okay, we'll just hold up right there. But, and then wait till Avengers, okay? Then of course, you know. Then of course he met up with the reporter again until then she told him about there was of course some Stark weapons that were so around Afghanistan, and they were like threatening other people there until that when of course he went to go confront Stain about it, and then he's just like then we know about like Stain's true like nature, like he's not evil.
Yep.
Yeah. So then basically, and before he actually left to the party, he actually told Jarvis to make like a new suit basically with the actual like red and gold one. And then of course when that happened, he was of course having his had this repulsor. He was testing it and went really well. He suited up for the first time, and then he went off. Of course we see
Iron Man was born.
yeah. And of course, did we see that that guy from when kidnapped Tony, the fat guy, the bearded one?
Yes.
Yeah. Then of course went to go attacking some kid's father, beating him up, and almost about to have one of his men to shoot him. But until then, of course, Iron Man showed up. He punched one guy all the way to the wall up high. Which that is one strong punch right there.
I am reading plot from the wiki page.
Okay, so I also want to let one of you guys at least continue on because I don't want to talk through most of the things. I might lose my voice just talking a lot. So.
Want me to take over?
Yeah, sure. Why not?
Okay, so what part where we left off? The part where he was attacking the...
Yeah, he was attacking, and he was beating up the guys until then he stopped and sees the soldiers were threatening some of the people until then of course
Okay, I got it. Okay, so Iron Man jumped in before the soldier could kill the dad, and it was just a badass scene. It was basically everything you want in a Marvel movie. And the one scene where a tank tried to shoot Iron Man dodged it.
Failed. Which probably killed a bunch of people.
Probably. And he just blew up the tank like it was nothing. And just walked off like a badass.
Mm-hmm.
Then...
Oh God, don't look at explosions.
and then Tony, he flew off. And then the U.S. Army found... not U.S. Army, U.S. Air Force, my bad. They detected Iron Man flying, but they didn't know who it was. They thought it was Iron Man.
Yeah, they thought it was a bogey. Yeah, until Tony tells Rhodey that it was actually him.
Yeah.
Yep.
So, but before that,
Well, he kind of stalled on that. He kept going, no, that's not mine.
Yeah, it's not me.
He's like, and then when it got serious, he's like, it's me.
Yeah.
It was just like, oh shit.
Yeah. But then the flying scene where jets are coming after Tony, it was just a badass, good way to introduce Iron Man into the MCU. It was so good.
Mm-hmm.
And overall, just an amazing scene.
Yeah, and then,
Anything?
well, no, that you pretty much covered it. Yeah, and of course he also found that guy from what I talked about, the bearded guy, that kidnapped Tony. Yeah, and then of course let the villagers let the other people take care of him.
Which is badass.
Yeah, and then of course later on, Pepper found out that he's Iron Man.
Dun dun dun.
Yeah, and then of course Obadiah met up with the 10 Rings guys. He met up with one of the leaders with the armor.
The leader with that fucking massive scar on his face because of what happened in the cave.
Yeah, basically then of course.
He found the pieces of the Mark I suit and showed them to Obadiah.
Yeah.
To Obadiah.
But then, of course...
As you can see, okay, people watching this, as you can tell, Obadiah's just a bad guy.
Yeah.
If you couldn't tell, he's the bad guy in the movie.
Yeah. Basically, and then, of course, Obadiah used, kind of a device to affect that guy, and then... betrayed him and Obadiah had his guys to just to kill the
Kind of had something to do with the nerves.
Yeah, something like that. Yeah, I don't know much about it, so yeah. Then after that, there's a little moment with Pepper and Tony and then of course then Pepper went back to Stark Industries, because actually Tony told her to do something to hack to Obadiah's computer, and then that's when she found out Saint's true intentions. And there was, of course, kind of like a little tense moment where Obadiah was in the room with her, and she's just trying like to not, make herself look like,
Mm-hmm.
And of course, after that, when she left, she caught up with Agent Coulson. She told him everything, and then of course, Stain went up to talk with his character William, who actually will appear later in Spider-Man: Far From Home. You remember?
He went to a scientist.
Yeah.
Who couldn't duplicate Stark's
to make it smaller.
Tony's arc reactor.
And then of course,
because obviously they know. Oh yeah, we can harness arc reactor energy, but they don't know how to make it smaller and keep that amount of energy going through.
And then of course, Stain said, Tony Stark was able to build this in a cave with a bunch of scraps. And then, that's, of course, and, man, dude, it was, again, a big surprise to see William return in Spider-Man: Far From Home, but we'll talk about that later in the Space 3. But, yeah, and, of course,
after that, Stain literally freaking ripped. He went to Tony, used the same device that he used on, I think the guy's name, the leader from the Ten Rings, was Raza or something.
Yeah, maybe that. I don't know.
He used that same thing and literally freaking used something to take. I don't know what that thing was, but he used it to take the arc reactor out of Tony's chest.
Yeah.
Yes. Poor Tony.
Yeah, so he looked like a zombie, just like he looked all pale.
I was gonna say, he looked basically dead.
Yeah, and then he went downstairs to look for the the thing that Pepper actually gave him, proof that Tony Stark has a heart. Yeah, and then of course he wouldn't be able to get it, but then Dummy helped him to give him the thing.
Good boy, Dummy.
Yeah. I don't know, dude. And Tony Stark was so hard on Dummy, but dude, I love Dummy. He was funny. He was cute. But yeah.
Whoa.
Then of course, not like that.
Boy.
God, what do you think? I have a thing for robots?
Yeah.
I mean, after Detroit become human.
Okay, fair enough. But anyway, so anyway, then of course Rhodey came in, helped him out, and of course he put on his Iron Man suit to go look for Obadiah Stane, while Pepper was with Coulson and some other Shield agents to arrest Stane. But then of course Stane was making his own armor, and he was the Ironmonger.
Dun dun dun.
Yeah, he basically, he went to go after Pepper until then Tony arrived just in time to put a stop to him. There's a huge battle going on, and it was funny because there's when there's a car with a family, with a mom and some kids there,
oh my god,
dude, as Iron Man was starting to put them down, the mom just yeet, just wet
Jesus
speed.
Christ, lady, have you not seen this guy on the news already? Fuck.
Wow.
White people, am I right?
She was driving a minivan, so she was a soccer mom.
Yeah, pretty much. But then, of course, they also flew up to the sky. And of course, Tony had an idea where, what happened last time with him, it could work on Stane.
Obadiah.
Yeah.
Granted, I don't think he completely worked on it, because didn't it still happen to Tony? He still started to freeze up, didn't he?
No, not really freeze up. It's just with the he actually solved the icing problem, but then
oh, that's right.
Yeah. So then then of course his armor went offline, and then Iron Man was going down slowly with this repulsors.
How'd you figure out the icing problem? Ding!
Boom! It fell off, and then he went back. He was almost about to take out the suit, but then he came. Stane was still around, and yeah,
being the cunt that he is,
yeah,
decided to come on back and say, "Hey, one more time."
Yeah, and of course, a huge conflict going on, and basically, Tony had an idea where he told Pepper to turn on the arc reactor, as soon as I guess,
arc reactor.
Yeah, as soon as maybe Stane was
Didn't you want to overload the power in the mini arc reactor in
yeah, I think
Obadiah's suit?
yeah, I think maybe, but he used the big arc reactor on when he got like close.
Mhm.
But then yeah, then of course it was the end for Stain as he died. And then of course, you know, it fades until the like the next day, and then of course, you know, there was like they were holding a press conference where like they basically
I want to say it. I want to do it.
hold on, I'll tell you when. I'm just gonna say the part, you know, before the press conference.
Stark defies suggestions from S.H.I.E.L.D. and publicly admits to being Iron Man.
Well, hold on.
Can I say the quote?
Yeah, sure.
Tony Stark says the best memorable things ever. On 3, we're gonna say it together.
Okay.
1, 2, 3.
I am Iron Man.
Iron Man.
Well, not like that. He just says, "I am Iron Man."
He just said it like normally. He's like, "I am Iron Man."
Yeah, but yeah, the press conference and all that, and then of course the end credits. Do all of the end credits with Black Sabbath with the
Post-credit scene.
But now we move on to the press,
Nick Fury visits Stark at home.
which that was so surprising because I did not know that until like a few years later. And of course, you know, Nick Fury says, "I am Iron Man." You think you're the only superhero in the world? Yeah, Mr. Stark, you become a part of a bigger universe. You just don't know it yet. Who the hell are you? Nick Fury, director of S.H.I.E.L.D. I'm here to talk to you about the Avenger Initiative. And then bam! Okay, so yeah, that was the it for Iron Man. So yeah, basically, what are your guys' thoughts?
I want to do Incredible Hulk.
Hold on. But what are your thoughts on Iron Man, though?
Oh, my thoughts?
Legendary.
Great.
Yeah.
Great introduction. Great introduction to Stark.
Yeah, definitely a good introduction to the MCU.
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay, now we move on to the next.
Okay,
Okay, so now we move on to the next Marvel movie, which is, well, go.
Incredible Hulk.
Yeah. Alright.
I want to do this.
Alright, go ahead. I guess we'll go off with two one at a time. So yeah, you go off with Incredible Hulk, then
Sit down.
then who will talk about Iron Man 2?
Okay. Okay, I'm gonna do Incredible Hulk because I am a genius.
Sure.
Okay, so, bitch.
I know for a fact you're a dumbass. But continue. Go ahead.
So, okay, so the movie started with Bruce Banner. No, okay, so in the introduction of the movie, when it's showing the names of the actors and all that, it's showing how Bruce Banner got the Hulk.
Yeah.
It's showing that he's sitting in a chair. It's showing that he basically gained the Hulk.
And before that, actually, let's just address that he was like, they had a different actor back then until then we got Mark Ruffalo in the Avengers. So yeah.
Yep.
Yes, okay. And the actor's name is Edward Norton.
Yeah. So
Yeah.
continue.
So after the credits and all that, or the introduction of the movie,
Flashback.
they set us off into Brazil. And if you did not know, in the first Hulk live action movie in 2003, with a different actor, have you guys seen that one?
Eric Bana. Yeah, I seen it.
So if you remember the ending of that movie, he's in the jungle.
Mhm.
So they're basically starting off where he left off in Brazil, in the jungle.
Well, it's not a continuation of that movie.
It's not. Yeah, it's not in the same place.
No,
Wait.
I know it's not in the same place, but I'm saying it's like,
They're doing it like he's like somewhere far away, basically.
yes.
All right, fine.
Okay,
Continue.
So Bruce Banner is in Brazil, and he's living his life. He hasn't been the Hulk in a while. He's hiding from the army because, if you didn't know, the army wants the Hulk.
Dude, General Ross, from this day, you know, and through the movies, he's such a dick.
Yep.
Yes.
Wasn't he in
He was in
like
the Civil War.
yeah.
And Infinity War, and a little bit of Infinity War, and Endgame a bit in the end. But we'll talk about that later in the other phase. But continue.
Okay. So, and Bruce Banner is trying to control the Hulk.
Or cure himself, basically.
Cure himself, yes. He's trying to he's been going through therapy. He's been breathing a lot. And he's also trying to find a cure to get rid of the Hulk.
Did a lot of
So-
meditation.
Yeah.
A lot of meditation, yes.
And he's been also looking for like a kind of flower to because they say like it could be like a cure.
The reason why you're looking for a flower because Mr. Blue, the scientist.
Yeah.
We'll get that later in the movie.
Yeah.
He said that's part of the cure he needs for the Hulk, the cure. So yeah, blah blah blah. Bruce Banner's doing his thing. Later in the movie, he starts thinking about Betty, which he didn't know was his old girlfriend.
Yeah.
Which is AKA.
We should probably also mention the fact that the whole reason that they were working on this whole gamma radiation thing was the experiment part of a World War II era.
Yeah, the super soldier.
Super soldier program.
They were trying to recreate it.
But I was thinking, don't worry, I'll be back.
Alright.
And it was supposed to be a recreation of that.
Yes.
Because
It's basically become another Captain America.
Yeah.
but since the scientist that died in Captain America wasn't around, he couldn't make more of that, so they've been trying to replicate it since then.
Yeah.
Yes. And then Hulk came along.
Yep.
So
Gamma radiation. Hulk.
So and then
the scientist and the Captain. I know we're gonna get to this. I know, but we should tell him the scientist died in Captain America movie. Just saying.
yeah.
Yep.
But we should also discuss like the factory that Bruce worked in, and then how with the bottle
Yes,
thing.
I'm getting to that right now.
Yeah. Okay. Just make sure.
Okay, so and also for work, Bruce Banner was working to a bottle factory. I guess for beer. I guess.
It was a soda factory.
Yeah, I think it's a soda. It's a soda.
You sure about that? Cause like,
Yeah.
I understand.
No, it is a
I like
soda.
beer.
No, it's a soda. It's a soda. No, it's not a soda. I think it is a soda.
Look it up to confirm it.
Ah, shit. Okay.
Banner works at a bottling factory in Rio de something, whatever.
Yeah. But
Could be in Rio de Janeiro. He was in Rio de Janeiro in Brazil.
Yeah.
Yes. So, but then in a whole Bruce Banner actually was doing something with his blood, I guess, and then the blood got into one of the drinks, like in the bottle. So he told everyone to shut the machines off. He told everyone to stop doing what they're doing.
Oh shit! I forgot, dude. We forgot to mention the Stan Lee cameo in the Iron Man.
Yeah, that was the old man who got
yeah.
gamma sickness.
Oh, dude, I forgot. Oh my god, I'm such an idiot. But yeah, Stan Lee made an appearance from all the movies. He was playing as this guy named Jeff, where he was like, I guess, like a ladies' man. But yeah, dude, Stan Lee's awesome.
He was in the movie. He was in I don't know how to pronounce it. Milwaukee, Wisconsin, or something.
Milwaukee, Wisconsin.
Yeah. And he got gamma sickness from it.
Yeah.
Yes.
So then that's where, of course, the army found out that where Banner could possibly be in. So.
Yep. They used the bottle to track down Banner.
Yeah.
Yes.
And they also called.
So I was saying to the blood part. He picked up a little blood, then he picked up everything to not someone to drink it. So is that what I was saying before you guys cut me off? I'm just kidding. But yeah, the bottle factory, and then the army found them in Brazil, and there's this runaway. Bruce Banner ran away.
Oh, you forgot to also they introduced Emil Blonsky, the Abomination,
aka Abomination.
Well, we'll go through that in the end. So yeah. Continue.
Honestly, if he hadn't gotten that serum, he probably wouldn't have been as insane.
Yeah.
No, because the serum that they injected Blonsky with impaired his judgment.
Okay, so Blonsky came from where did he come from again? He came from a different country, I believe.
I think Russia. I think it was Russia.
So.
Russia?
Because
Look it
Hold
up.
on, let me find him. His full name was Emil Blonsky. So hold on.
Emil Blonsky, yes.
Emil Blonsky.
While looking it up, I'll continue. So Blonsky wanted to capture Bruce Banner, but he didn't know about the Hulk. So he's going into this blind, thinking, oh, we're just gonna capture a human being. So they found Bruce Banner in Brazil, and there's a runaway chase scene where he's just going through around buildings running away.
Wait, hold on. So basically, hold on before. So looks like he was born in Zagreb. He was born in. Looks like in the comics that he was born in Zagreb.
Yep.
Where's that at?
It was around like.
It's part of Yugoslavia.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Or no, He was born
No,
in
that-
Zagreb, then part of Yugoslavia.
It's around. The country is Croatia, which is in. It's a country in the southeast Europe.
Okay.
So-
From a different country, not the U.S.
So yeah. So somewhere around somewhere in Europe. But yeah, go on.
So, Bruce Banner ran into the bottle factory, and a bunch of bullies were bullying Banner. Found him.
Dickheads.
Yeah.
Yeah, a bunch of dickheads.
Probably drunk off their rocks.
Mm-hmm.
But I mean, it's Brazil. What did you expect?
Yeah, fair enough.
So, they were, and then Hulk and Bruce Banner found his watch, because Bruce Banner has a watch which tells him when his heart is beating faster, when he's gonna get angry.
Yeah, like he's in stress or anything, he just like his heart will be very fast, and then
And then one of the guys punched him in the stomach. Bruce Banner passed out, but as you can course, the Hulk came out.
yeah, his eyes were start glowing green.
Yeah, his eyes going green, and the soldiers were in night vision, and Hulk just came out and just basically killed the dickheads.
No, well, not really. He just grabbed one guy and then he just threw him across the room.
Didn't he yeet him out a window?
And he's just like, yeet!
He hit him in a cage.
Like, yeet!
But I mean, if you don't die, then you're stronger than if you don't die from a throw from a Hulk.
Yeah.
Dude, imagine we were in this map for 3 hours. I wonder what would happen.
Yeah, but I think we might get done with the whole game, but yeah. But anyway, yeah, well, can I explain the whole factory thing? Like,
No, I won't explain it. The
Ah.
whole factory part. The whole battle part?
well, basically, I want to tell, like, I don't know if anyone you noticed, but, like, as, you know, with the flash grenade, when, like, you know, when they saw a little bit how Hulk tall is, how tall was the Hulk, he basically, I don't know if you can hear, but he said, like, leave me alone.
Yeah, I remember that.
Yeah.
Me too. Yeah, so, thank you for that.
Yeah.
Yeah. I think that was his first normal sounding sentence in that whole movie. I think
Yeah.
that was the only one that he really did.
Yeah, just, like, it
Because
was
everything
so
else was
quiet.
kind of like everything else, every other sentence you'd be like, there wouldn't be a full sentence. Because I remember even too.
He go, like, he was, like, maybe, like, a 4-year-old something, you know?
Yeah. he even didn't say Betty in the normal way. He just like Betty.
Yeah.
Betty.
But anyway, so continue on the factory.
A factory scene. So basically, as you can tell, Hulk just destroyed everything in his way. And then when he came face to face with Belansky's face was like, "What the hell is that?"
Like his face, like the Hulk's face come out, and he was growling. Dude, he was scary as shit. I was just like,
because I'm pretty sure Ross briefed Blonsky on what they were going to be dealing with, but Blonsky was like, "No way, is it going to be something like that?"
like it was like right after the battle. It's just like, but dude, like seeing the Hulk's face, like coming out of the shadow.
Pants, full on bricks.
Yeah.
You know what's even cool? It's in the dark. It's in the dark the whole time, so you can barely see Hulk.
I know, but dude, like once he come out of the shadows,
when they finally reveal his face, when he's growling,
yeah,
that shit is fucking terrifying.
I know, dude. Imagine if if we actually see that in real life, I was just like,
hell no.
Dude, run!
Run. But then the Hulk, of course, he got away.
I think maybe that's why they kind of wanted to go with a different Hulk. Maybe because I think maybe they maybe found that Hulk a little bit too scary, you know?
Or a little too violent.
Yeah, maybe that too. But anyway, continue.
Because honestly, the Hulk in the Avengers, he seems more inclined to help people, kind of.
He looks like a lot more comic book like, you know?
Yeah.
Yes, but also in the Incredible Hulk, Hulk is more, how can I explain it? Like very observant.
Yeah.
Like he knows.
And he's childlike.
Yeah.
No, excuse you.
He's more like a superhuman.
He acts more like a child.
Yeah.
He acts like a child throwing a tantrum.
Yeah, temper tantrum, basically, pretty much, yeah. But anyway, let's just continue.
Okay. So, but then Bruce finally becomes normal again. He is in the jungle. Then he has to find more clothes and run away now.
He's in Mexico now.
He's from Brazil.
No, he
No,
like,
he ended up in Mexico.
Yeah.
Oh, Jesus, Hulk. Jesus.
Like, he is really quick. Like, ¿dónde estoy?
Yeah, even at the end of the movie, they showed how fucking they showed how intense his yumps were.
Yeah.
Yumps is my word for jumps.
Okay.
Yeah, people didn't know. But what's it called? Continue on. Later in the movie, this is like it's basically showing the same thing. How Bruce was trying to find a cure. So I'm gonna skip a few parts if you don't mind.
Huh?
I'm gonna skip a few parts because the movie is basically the after the fight scene, basically the same thing. Hulk, Bruce Banner trying to find a cure and all that.
Yeah, and then
I'm gonna skip to the part where he sees Betty again.
yeah, well, actually talk about the college first, like I guess now, and then the pizza thing, and you know.
I was gonna get to that. That was the pizza part.
Okay, go.
So Hulk is back in New York City.
Not New York, not New York. I think it was
New York.
No, it was somewhere else. It was somewhere else.
It was in New York. It was in New York.
No, I don't think it was in New York.
How much you want to bet?
Hold on. I don't think it was in New York. It was somewhere else. But hold on.
It was in New York.
No, it was not.
Hulk B. Hulk B.
Hold on. Let me check. Let me check this shit. Let me see where it is.
No, it wasn't in New York because he contacted.
Told you.
He contacted Dr. Blue, who urged him to go to New York to meet him in New York.
The pizza.
Wait.
The place was in New York.
So the
No, that wasn't in New York.
Wait, Culver. No. He was in Virginia. He was in Willowdale, Virginia.
Oh, really?
Told you.
Yeah.
I was right. It wasn't in New York.
Okay. I apologize. I'm sorry. I apologize.
We don't know much of the places, so we apologize. So, yeah. But continue.
Sorry if our pronunciations are fucky.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Fucky yucky.
We're not in school no more, so.
Yeah. But yeah. Continue.
Our history classes failed.
But continue.
So, the Bruce Banner, he found a job at an old pizza place he used to go to with his old girlfriend, and then he went to a college. He hacked the computer.
Well, actually, hold on. You forgot to mention that like two people because Lou Ferrigno made a cameo as a security guard.
Yes.
Where he made a bribe.
Which used to be the old Hulk back in the day.
And also he also voiced Hulk in the movie The Incredible Hulk and was in the Hulk cartoon.
He voiced it?
Yes.
Oh my.
Yeah. And of course,
didn't Banner know the guy that was working the pizza place too?
Yeah, he did knew that Stanley. Stanley, that's his name. Just Stanley.
Yes, yeah.
And then
I don't remember. Did Stan Lee make a cameo in that movie? I don't remember.
He drank the bottle. Remember?
Oh, right. I'm a stupid ass.
Yeah, but then of course he met up with another East like a student there, but it turns out it was actually confirmed that it was
from Spider-Man.
Yeah, Roger Harrington. You know that guy? He said because I'm not qualified. You know.
Mm-hmm.
I love Mr. Harrington. He's funny.
Yeah.
But
so as I was saying, he would talk to Mr. Blue again, trying to meet up in New York, and they finally convinced him, Bruce Banner, to go to New York.
Yeah, and then the government traced that.
Yeah.
Well, not yet.
Yes, it was because at the college thing.
Yeah, but not yet. He actually used a Banner as he went with Betty to go to New York. He contacted him again with email, but then that's how they traced him. So yeah, it was a little later on. So
yeah, so as Bruce Banner was ready to leave to New York, Betty and her new boyfriend were at the pizza place, and as you can tell, Betty found out that Bruce was there, and she was in full-on shock.
Yep, he walked out and then saw her and was like, nope.
He tried to get away until then. Of course, Betty caught up to him in the rain.
Yep. She picked him up. Leo is quiet again. I don't like it.
I don't know. He's put on mute. I think he's on mute right now. But anyway, then of course.
As I was saying, Betty was of course she went after him in the rain, and of course, I've not seen a lover for a long time. You're gonna be like, don't leave, oh, fuck me, please.
Dude, no, stop.
No, just stop. Just go with what the movie actually went.
Okay, so you know, he went to Betty's house and they were like not sleeping together, but like he stayed over for a night.
I think they
And
slept
she
in separate
also
rooms.
explained that she actually has like a flat load flash drive that actually contains like data from the incident.
And he ate it.
What?
Yes.
Not yet. Not yet.
Not yet. But because Betty told Bruce to talk to her father, the general, but he was like, no,
Bad idea.
Bad idea. He explained to me what he wanted to do with me. He wanted to take the Hulk out and use it as a weapon.
No, he wanted, yeah,
Yeah.
he wanted to use it as a weapon.
Yeah, which Hulk?
God, man, these generals, man, like they're so stupid.
That would have been a bad idea because
Yeah.
then, if anyone were to manage to somehow catch one without getting fucking their head or arms or any of their limbs ripped off, they could have taken that blood, a blood sample and used that to make their own.
Yeah.
Yeah. To each their own.
Mm-hmm. So.
But yeah. And then they slept, and then they woke up, and then they were at a park, and the military found them.
I think they were disguised in some or
They
something.
were disguised. They were disguised. But then they were at a park. Military found them. Bruce made a run for it. And this is where the Hulk finally revealed his full self.
Well, before that, he actually ate the flash drive.
There. I think they ran through the library,
Yeah, in that he
and that's when he ate the flash drive.
Yeah.
He ate the flash drive.
Which got
Stupid move.
But yeah.
Actually, no, that was a smart move.
Yeah, but gross and smart.
Yes.
What? Alright, so what did I miss?
We're at the part where there's gonna be a battle with the Hulk and the military.
Oh, okay.
So,
Don't bore me. I was eating dinner, dog.
And then there's me, who would have been here still eating with dinner.
Shut up. Okay, shut up.
okay, so
Alright, continue.
Hulk. So the
You shut the hell up! I'm trying to listen to the. But continue.
I can't breathe. Shut the.
You just want me to continue off?
No. I'll do it.
Okay.
So they trapped him in some kind of bridge. I think it was a bridge, right?
Yeah.
Not not
It was kind of like a bridge. It was
kind
a
of like
bridge
kind of like
through
it, but it's like
the
kind of like a
library, I
container.
think.
Yeah, it was connected between the library and all that. Yeah.
Yeah. And then they shot gas cans, I believe. Gas cans.
Yeah.
I think it was
And,
tear gas.
And then of course
Tear gas can.
Yeah.
Whatever.
Then,
Gas can. Just say gas.
It might have been either tear gas or knockout gas.
Yeah, something like that.
Probably.
Yeah, like Betty went tried to go get to Bruce, but until when Bruce sees her hurt, then well.
Military tackled her and hurt her.
Mhm.
And then Bruce.
No, I think her dad just stopped her.
No, the general told the military men to go after her.
Yeah, to get her back.
Tackled her. Yeah. And
God,
then,
that
of
guy
course-
is such a dick father.
I know, right?
Like he's like he doesn't seem to realize that he's driving his daughter away.
Like
Yeah.
he's just a major asshole. So yeah,
Yes. The actor was cool though.
yeah,
Yeah.
cool actor. But I have no hand on the actor, just the character.
Yeah. But of course Hulk got pissed off because Betty got hurt, and Hulk jumped out of the bridge and
He
roared
slammed his
so much.
fist. He slammed his hand against the glass.
Yeah.
Dude, that thing was fucking gnarly.
That was just as freaking sketchy as the bottle factory.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I was like, oh boy, they did it now.
Mhm.
Yeah. I'm gonna show you the roar of how Hulk sounded like.
Oh.
Oh
Okay.
God.
Okay. Well.
Ready?
Okay, but just not too loud. Okay.
Oh,
I heard that roar many times in other media.
Indeed.
But don't. Okay, now let's cut the audio there because I don't want to get copyrighted.
Yeah, no.
as you can tell, Hulk is pissed off.
Stop riding the dick, boy.
Yeah.
Like I get, look, yo, I get it. You're horny, but just calm down, okay?
I'm sorry. It's been like 2 weeks. I need it again.
You need that dick in him.
No.
Okay.
Right.
Let me continue.
An
Let me
example
continue.
real quick. My
What
girlfriend
the-
said that too.
And shut the fuck up. Continue.
Whoa. So, some battle scene, and before the boss fight, they injected Belonsky with some kind of serum. I believe?
The super serum, the super soldier serum. Just, yeah.
Yes. And then Belonsky was faster than every other one. Was stronger.
A little bit stronger.
It gave him enhanced speed, strength, agility, and healing, but also began to deform his skeleton and impair his judgment.
Well,
like I mentioned
not
earlier.
yet. That's later on.
That's later on.
Yeah. You're reading on the wiki, right?
No, I think that was that.
Yeah, but
No,
not yet. Well, not yet.
Fight scene.
Not yet.
Exactly, because didn't he have all that still?
Yeah, but like,
Yeah.
but just let him speak. Just let him continue. Let him continue.
Okay, yes, please. So, so Hulk and Belonsky had a round 2, and then what was it?
He
what was the thing that
slammed him into a tree, didn't he?
No, that's the end. But what was the part where fuck,
Like they used kind of like,
two Humvees came along and started messing with his ears.
yeah,
Oh,
but like
yeah.
it was a weapon actually made by Stark Industries.
He had noticed Betty.
Yeah, it was well. Hold on, the weapons that it was actually made by Stark Industries, because if you notice like some of like the blueprints from the opening credits, they show like it was made by Tony Stark. So yeah,
Yes. But like, they were making like ear drumming problems. They're making them go deaf.
something like that.
Working on.
Doesn't Hulk have somewhat of a super hearing ability, kind of?
Yes, but no, but like he was like, imagine a ring going to your ears so loud you can barely hear anything.
Yeah.
Yeah,
But then he saw Betty, and he just destroyed those machines like it was nothing.
Yep. Fucking
And then a
shit,
helicopter-
dude. That
and
was
then a
awesome.
And then a helicopter with a gunfire came along, and Betty went up to him. No.
no, actually before that he went.
Polanski
Yeah.
came and said, "Is that all you got?"
And then
Talking smack to Hulk, and then Hulk just sparking kicked him to a tree.
just bam.
It was so cool and funny at the same time.
But also kind of brutal, just like, damn, imagine if you did that to a real person, just bam, like ragdolled, just through it like a
And
tree.
he flew too. If you remember, he flew and fucking bomb.
Yeah.
So and then Betty came along, knowing that that's what Bruce had been trying to hide the whole time, the Hulk.
Mm-hmm.
And then a helicopter came, started firing at the Hulk, and Betty was right in front of him, so she might get killed with the bullets.
Yeah.
So Hulk covered her. And by the way, General Ross told the gunfire to fire at Hulk, not knowing Betty was there.
Mm-hmm.
So Betty almost died because of her own father.
Yeah.
It's kind of messed up dick poop, bro.
Mm-hmm.
But then the fire came along, a bunch of fire came along,
Yeah.
and then Hulk got up and Betty's in his arms, and he just roared at
Well, growled, just
Okay.
basically like just so,
he growled.
at Ross.
Yeah, he just growled at him, and then walked away.
Yeah.
And then Betty's old new boyfriend, but like I can call it by the X now. X.
I don't know. Sam.
He was like, now I know why Betty never wanted to talk about you.
And of course, he realized kind of like the mistake that he made calling the military, because like he saw like what Hulk did to protect Betty. So, yeah.
Yeah,
Well, the guy was cool.
yeah. He was annoying.
Hmm.
But then we found Hulk in the wilderness, in the forest again.
Like it was raining as well.
Yeah, it was raining as well. Yes, and it was
Slammed his head on a
nighttime.
rock.
Yeah, yeah. Because he was so close to Betty's face. Like, who wouldn't scream
Yeah.
if a Hulk was close to your face?
Yeah, I'd scream as well if I woke up seeing him close to my face.
Yeah. And then Hulk roared because it was lightning.
Mm-hmm. Because like he thought like it was like a creature or something.
He thought it was he thought it was something was trying to kill him or kill Betty or
hurt
trying to
her.
harm them.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, but then Betty told Hulk to calm down. It's okay.
It's only lightning.
Yeah.
Thunder.
Yeah, so it's okay. Hotshot, stop dancing, please.
I'm not dancing.
That wasn't a dance. That's a handstand, sir.
That's a dap stand, actually.
No, the dead friends.
Handstand. God
Dap
damn
stand.
it.
Okay. Let me continue.
Bitch.
So,
Dabbing on them hoes.
That's right.
okay, so the next morning, we see Betty sleeping next to Bruce Banner, and they went to a motel to change, find new clothes and change. And while Betty was gone, oh my god, this is so Sonic.
No, Naruto run, Naruto run.
Naruto run, boy.
Sonic.
Naruto.
Sonic was before Naruto.
True.
You gotta go
Sonic
faster,
does the
gotta
same
go
run.
fast. You gotta go fast. You gotta go faster, faster,
Sonic does the
faster.
same run, but with his fists closed.
Yeah.
It's the same run.
But continue.
I don't
Continue.
care.
Don't mind
I'm
us.
a weeb. I refer to it as a Naruto run.
Yeah, I'm referring to it as a Naruto run. But continue.
Okay, so
Continue. Just continue. It's fine.
Can't do it anymore. What the heck?
okay. Jesus.
Okay, go back to your seat.
You just want me to continue that because you're laughing?
No, go back to your seat.
Okay, fine. Okay, come on.
Okay. So next time we see Bruce Banner, he's spinning out the flash drive in the bathroom. But while he was in the shower, he sees the shower head that look like bullets, like the gunfire he saw in the war or in the battle.
Yeah.
And now and from this point on, Betty and Bruce are just looking for the Dr. Blue
Mr.
to
Blue.
look for the cure. So they go to New York City. And thank you Deadpool. So they're in New York now.
Oh, you forgot to mention about Blonsky coming back. Like, he's recovered.
Yes. So Polanski's in a surgery room now, and this is the point where General Ross said,
Oh
Let's
yeah,
give him
that's when we
let's,
got
let, let's give him the full gamma thing, the serum.
Like when they gave him like the serum, like he did one like in his back spine, which good.
Which they did do it to his back spine.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, dude, I can imagine how painful that is.
Yeah.
But continue.
But he was all like, hold on. So like what else happened? So they give him this. General Ross gave him the serum, and Polanski felt stronger now. He felt better.
And he said,
felt like the bomb.
yeah, he said like,
I won around 3.
yeah, like pissed off and ready for round 3.
Yep.
Yeah. So, as we see now, we're in New York City now, and there was a cab scene, which is funny.
Oh my god, yeah, it's like,
He was all calm at first, and then fucking, you psychopath!
yeah, and Bruce was just like, I have a few techniques to calm your anger. He's like, you zip it.
You zip it.
We're walking.
We're walking.
I was just like, damn, okay. Didn't remind me not to make her man.
Dude, if Kate did that to me,
But what were you saying, Isaac?
said if Kate did that to me, oh Jesus Christ, that would do something to me.
Oh,
Shit.
Yeah,
Okay,
but
so they finally found Dr. Blue.
which is
Mr. Blue.
Samuel Stearns. That's his name.
Samuel Stearns, yes. And they're just talking about what's gonna happen, if they're sure they want to do this or not. So they're like, yes, let's do it. So they put him into a chair.
Oh wait,
And,
also kind of forgot. Like there's a scene where Blonsky and now like showing like his back spine, and then when when the soldier says, "How do you feel, sir?" Like a monster.
A monster.
Wait, it's like a reference to feel like a monster. I feel like a monster. Sorry, I had to go through that.
Raise it sharp, there's no escaping
Okay,
me.
stop.
Wants my soul and wants my heart. No one can hear me scream. Maybe it's just a dream. Maybe it's inside us. Stop this monster. I'm feeling deep within. This
Okay,
doesn't
you guys
need
can
this
probably
skin.
stop
I must
before you
confess
guys
that I'm
copyright
feeling
it.
like a monster.
Like a monster.
Oh, I love that song. But continue. But let's just continue now.
That's how you do it.
Yeah. Feel like a monster. But continue on. Continue on.
So,
We're off track.
Yeah. But so like they were. So they're basically on the way to stop Stearns from doing it.
Or just stop
And
Banner.
then stop Banner, yeah. But they did it, and Stearns finally saw what the Hulk is.
And dude, the way the transformation of Banner to the Hulk is just wow.
That acting is
It's
fucking
like
crazy.
it's so raw and sexy. It's like,
What?
I don't know. But so that happened, and now Stearns is saying, do you want to give the blood to the military? But Bruce is like, no, we're not gonna do that because that will ruin everything.
Mm-hmm.
But then the military arrived.
Oh shit, my Jimmy Chung's on fire.
Tree
But then,
Fitty.
General Ross is all like, no, don't engage. We're gonna wait to the perfect target.
But then, of course.
But then the Abomination took over him, and then he went after Bruce, and then one of the guys shot Bruce Banner with sleeping.
Yeah. But like, and of course, Blonsky arrived. He tried to get Banner to get angry, but of course, you know, he couldn't
Oh
transform
my
yet.
god, you just put that in there for 12 minutes.
Yeah. So that happened, and now Bolonsky's asking Emmanuel Stearns to or Samuel Stearns, my bad, to make him Bruce's.
I'm cooking Deadpool's head in the microwave.
But then Stearns is all like, no, because you have something inside of you already. He was like, I know that, and I want more. And then
That
Bolonsky
sounds so
like-
wrong, bro. Not gonna lie.
Like, no way, like, I don't know what's got in you already. Like, the mixture could be an abomination.
Abomination. And then he picked him up and put a gun in his head.
Yeah. Well, not really put a gun in his head. You just picked him up at, like, just trying to choke him.
He put a gun in his head.
Well, not yet. Like, he did that, but then, like, of course, like, when he said that, he just, like, brought him up.
Yeah. So Stearns listened and made him to Abomination. And then Abomination's just doing a rampage in Harlem.
Mm-hmm.
And then General Ross, and then there was a fight scene with soldiers, but of course the soldier died.
Yeah.
But then General Ross is like, there's nothing we can do to help. But then Bruce is like, take me back there, I can stop it, because I can stop it. But Betty's like, no, don't leave me, no, we can't transform, no.
Well, not like that.
Not like that.
Not,
She-
yeah, not being like a whiny little bitch, no.
Yeah. But she doesn't want him to like turn to the Hulk because she doesn't know if he still has it in him or not.
Mm-hmm.
But he was in handcuffs, and he just went back, and he fell
Ooh,
from the air.
handcuffs, huh?
Jesus.
Don't get too dirty, Leo.
Dirty Jesus.
I don't want to get demonetized,
Sorry.
okay?
Okay,
It's
so
my girl's fault.
Jesus. But Bruce Banner fell from the sky, and basically fell in Harlem, and then he turned into the Hulk, and this is probably the most iconic Marvel scenes in the MCU.
Yeah.
In the intro battle. I'm just saying that.
It was so fucking good. He just smacked into the ground.
Yeah, he's just like, oh, shh. And it just,
I think everyone's like, well, he's dead.
Yeah. But then he went up, and then he saw Abomination, and he did the roar, which is so awesome.
yeah.
And then
Did the roar.
Abomination was like, Hulk.
Yeah, and that's when the battle begins.
And they ran at each other, and the battle scene was so awesome.
Yeah.
Like, oh my god, it was
Did the
so
roar.
It was cool.
to the roar. But then, and the part where Abomination said, "Is that all you got?" And the Hulk got pissed off, and then like they went to another. What was it at? Another arena, another area, right?
Yeah, but, and then of course General Ross was helping now. Like, he's saying, use that thing, soldier, give him some help. Which one?
Which one?
Help the green one, damn it!
Damn it!
Well, he's like, help the green one, damn it! Which one do you think? Cut the other one in half!
Yeah.
Then brrrr,
Use the key end zone on the other one.
Shut the
That's a Dragon Ball Z reference.
I don't get that reference.
I don't either because I
So
think I don't
it's
consider
technically the English name for it is the Destructo Disc.
Yes.
Okay, but continue.
And it was just a battle going on, and there was a part where the helicopter landed on Abomination.
Mm-hmm.
But then most of the people everybody besides Betty and the general were dead. And a Hulk got up and he was like about to calm down. But then Abomination came up and had another rumble.
Yeah.
And then Abomination was cheating because he stabbed Hulk in the heart.
Yeah, with like his little spikes
I
on
wouldn't
him.
say that was the heart. That was more like his shoulder.
Yeah,
It was
somewhere
the
in
nipple.
between.
It was the nipple.
No, the pec.
It was the nipple.
No, the pec.
Peck. Yeah, it was the peck. The nipple.
Not the nipple. Because God, I can't even imagine.
Oh, that would
You guys hear about the time where they're like, they're talking about freaking Hulk titties and all this, bro. So the Hulk gets sent out.
Oh, so you mean She-Hulk?
Ooh.
Well,
Betty,
like,
Betty, She-Hulk,
they're talking about
Betty.
Hulk himself.
No,
so,
Betty
like,
is Red She-Hulk. The She-Hulk is Jennifer Walters, Bruce's cousin.
Oh hell yeah!
Oh, fuck her.
I fuck both of them.
Exactly right.
I go with both. I'm down with both. But continue. Let's continue. We're going off
You're
top.
an innocent little boy. You're not gonna
You
do
know
it.
what?
Dude, I'm
Stupid.
17. I'm older.
I'm
Wait.
21. I'm older than all of you.
Dude, but continue.
21.
Hey, continue. But let's continue. We're going way off track.
You're not 21.
Yeah, you're 21 actually,
You
boy.
wish you
You're not
were.
18 yet, Adrian.
Dude, I've seen some shit that you have not seen.
Yeah, because of me.
Oh, your mom's pussy?
Huh?
Okay, alright.
Continue. Okay, let's just continue the movie. Continue the damn movie, or else I'm finishing it. Okay, so anyway, continuing off where the Hulk was battling Abomination.
Okay, okay. Round 2 basically. And then Hulk, as you cannot tell, Hulk gets stronger the madder he gets.
And of course,
Too long.
well, he actually said his iconic line.
None.
That's true. Every time Hulk gets angry, he gets stronger. So why do you think Hulk headbutted Abomination? Because he got even more pissed off. So that happened, and then Hulk uses one of his powers that nobody really knows about, which is the thunderclap.
Yeah, to stop the fire from the helicopter.
To stop the fire from exploding the helicopter. But then Abomination's cheating ass used a fucking chain instead of whacking him around.
Yep.
But then he was about to hit Ross and Betty. But then Hulk got up and said, "Hulk, smash!" And then started choking Abomination. and then Hulk started choking out Abomination with the chain. Bless you.
Wait, were you talking about when the helicopter was on fire?
Yeah, it was a helicopter. Okay, it was just right
I
after when like.
I don't think he had or said Hulk smash. I think he just did the
No.
spot.
No, like just right after when Abomination said any last words, and then Hulk. That's when he.
Words, and then Hulk says, "Hulk smash!"
Oh yeah.
And then Hulk started choking Abomination with the chain, and
Wait.
about to kill him. But Betty started saying, "Stop!"
Yeah.
And that was it. Basically, that was the end of the battle. And everybody from the city's coming towards the Hulk. And as you can tell, Hulk and Abomination are tired as hell. So he dropped them off and then stepped on, and Hulk stepped on the Abomination. And he just roared, and then he kicked Abomination to the general.
Like I guess put him away forever somewhere.
Yeah. I wish he'd just kill him. But on top of it, whatever. But Betty comes up to Hulk and says, "It's okay, it's okay." And then Betty has a tear coming down her face. And then Hulk touches the tear and says, "Betty." And then another helicopter shows up behind Hulk. And then Hulk just runs away.
Yeah.
And before he goes away, he looks at Betty and just runs off.
Yeah.
And it just shows him roaring.
Yeah.
But then after the battle, Betty is by the Statue of Liberty, looking at an old camera photo he took of Bruce. And then she was just thinking about Bruce Banner. And then out of somewhere in the wilderness, Bruce Banner is in the house.
Yeah.
And he's just meditating. And his heart starts beating again. It says 41 days since the...
Since like the since like before like since yeah, and then of course when his eyes glowing smirks, then it goes back to 0.
Yeah. And then the post-credit scene, General Ross is at the bar drinking. But then Tony Stark comes by and says, smelling that nice cold beer, you know, I'll have to break it to you, but that super soldier program was put on ice for a reason. And then General Ross says,
Yeah, I hear you have a Hulk problem.
no, he says, Stark, you should wear some nice suits.
Touche.
Touche.
I hear you have an unusual problem.
You tell me.
You
We're
should
building
listen.
a team.
You should listen. What if I told you we're putting a team together? Who's we?
Who's we?
And then...
Wow. Dun, 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 dun,
Okay, so yeah, that was the end for the Incredible Hulk. Now, so overall, I enjoyed Incredible Hulk. A lot of people, I know some people were had issues with the Incredible Hulk. For me, I enjoyed it, and I like the actor Edward Norton.
Yeah.
You guys might think this is shocking, but Incredible Hulk is my favorite MCU movie.
Nice.
Same.
Yeah, same. It's one of my favorites. So
It's my favorite. It's my number one. If I have to choose to watch one Incredible Hulk movie or one Marvel movie in the MCU, Hulk, hands down, Incredible Hulk.
all right.
Without a question.
Okay, so now next, so thank you so much for telling us the story of Incredible Hulk. So okay, so now who's next to tell about Iron Man 2? Isaac, you wanna go?
I can, but I'm probably gonna just read it off the wiki.
Yeah, it's fine, but at least you could try to remember some scenes to try to fit it in. Okay, so
in Russia, the media covers Tony Stark's disclosure of his identity as Iron Man.
which is of course the end. Ivan Vanko. Yeah.
Ivan Vanko, whose father Anton Vanko has just died, sees this and begins building a miniature arc reactor similar to Stark's. 6 months later, Stark is a superstar and uses his Iron Man suit for peaceful means, resisting government pressure to sell his designs. I don't know this word.
Reinstitutes?
Yeah. He reinstitutes the Stark Expo to continue his father Howard's legacy.
Okay, now let's stop there. Now let's so let's talk about the Stark Expo scene. You know, shoot to thrill, shoot to thrill, play it again, yeah, I love that song. But yeah, dude, oh my god, Jesus Christ, that was right in my.
Wow.
Okay, but dude, the Stark Expo. Yeah. But dude, I love the shoot to thrill. I love this whole Stark Expo scene. It was really cool.
It really was.
Yeah.
Them getting drunk and seeing hot chicks in Iron Man suits.
Yeah. And then of course after the Stark
Expo. They weren't even an actual Iron Man suit.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Cheerleaders in Iron Man clothing.
Yeah. But dude, like, yeah, they were attractive. But anyway, like, and then of course, like, the Washington D.C. just like it was really funny. Like, and of course, we introduced Justin Hammer in that.
Yes.
Yes.
Justin Hammer, wasn't that? Oh yeah.
The guy with the glasses, and you know.
The nerdy fucker.
Did you know that he actually, during casting for the movie, he auditioned for the role of Iron Man?
Really?
For the original movie.
Huh,
I think
interesting.
yeah. And so in that one, in the second one, he got the role as the Stark wannabe.
Yeah.
Oh.
Okay. And then of course we're introduced to again James Rhodes with a different actor, Don Cheadle.
Mm-hmm. Yep. Who I think that is actually definitely a better version of the character.
Yeah, I think so too. And then of course the Senate with all that, and of course Tony showing how like the other countries were replicating the Iron Man suits, and then of course Iron Man says like, you know, we're safe. We're safe. America's exclusive.
They're like, Korea has almost got it. Iron Man continues the video. Freaking.
And also like like there was like
before North Korea came a thing.
yeah, but then of course like you know like Tony said like his line like it's working, we're safe, America's secure. You want my property? You can't have it, but I did you a big favor. Oh wait, hold up, where is it? Wait for it. Wait, hold on. I specifically prioritize world peace. Like, and of course, like, you did, like, the funny thing. And also, it's that the senator, like, it was, like, actually the guy who was actually Hydra. He's just, like Tony says, I try to play ball with these ass clowns. And then just bleeping the guys with words like, fuck you, Mr. Stark. Fuck you, buddy. And, yeah. Okay, but continue.
Okay, so later Stark learns that I think it's palladium core
sure.
in the palladium core in the arc reactor that keeps him alive and powers the armor is slowly poisoning him, and he cannot find a substitute
Oh, yeah,
for that material.
He also had, like, this thing where the blood toxicity.
Huh?
He also had, like, this thing where, like, where they check on his blood for how much toxicity it is.
Oh jeez, the storm eye is shrinking.
Ah, we got 1 hour left. It's fine.
I can't wait to see how this goes.
Yeah, we'll see. We're interested.
Hours.
3 hours actually.
Um,
Wait, no wait, we did this for 1 hour. This live stream was been on for 1 hour, but yeah, continue.
Okay, so growing increasingly reckless and despondent, I think that's the word, about his impending death, and choosing not to tell anyone about his condition. Stark appoints his personal assistant, Pepper Potts, as CEO of Stark Industries, and hires Stark employee Natalie Rushman, who we all know is going to be
Natasha, dude, she was so hot in that. I love her. She.
I'm loving spandex stuff.
She looks good in tights.
Dude, she's hot.
She gets me hard every time.
Dude, I'm surprised how she is still attractive from all these years, man. Wow.
Besides the blonde hair.
I think that reminds me. I think in Infinity War, that was the one where she was blonde, right?
Yeah, she was blonde.
Yes.
That they put her face on a different actor.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because wasn't she like pregnant at the time?
No, it was around the Age of Ultron, I think.
Yeah, Age of Ultron.
Yeah, it was around Age of Ultron.
It wasn't Endgame or any of that.
No, not or Infinity War. It was around Age of Ultron.
Okay.
Yeah.
So, anyways,
and like do like the little boxing match with Happy, and dude, it's still like Happy was like, rule number 1, never take your eye off your opponent, and damn, she kicked his ass. And he just said like, I just slipped.
Dude, I still love that Happy has been around since the first movie.
Yeah, dude,
Yeah.
I'm just happy is around.
It's funny too because he's also gotten fatter in the course of each movie.
Oh yeah, of course.
Okay,
I got another lucky friend.
Huh?
No, Esteban.
What?
I got a lucky friend.
With who?
Linda.
She doesn't play Pokemon no more.
Oh really?
I'm kidding.
Okay, but
Getting off topic, not Pokemon Go.
now let's continue.
Yeah.
Okay.
Anyways, Stark appoints. Oh wait, no, put that already. Hires his Stark employee Natalie Rushman to replace her as his personal assistant. Stark computes in the
Not computes.
Stark.
Dumbass.
I was reading a little fast. Stark competes in the Monaco Historic Grand Prix.
Yeah, he's reading out the plot from the wiki. Just let him. It's fine.
That ruins everything.
I know,
It's fine. Plus, it's kind of hard to remember some of the parts anyway.
Yeah, you guys can mention parts if you want to. Shit.
Yeah, that's why we get to just throw.
Feel free to jump in if there's something that you.
If you remember that happened a little bit after or a little before something.
Yeah.
You forgot the car scene.
Yeah, we're about to go there. We're about to go.
To.
Jeez, you're being so rude, Esteban.
Oh,
Okay, continue.
Wait a minute. I know what he means.
Hold
He
on.
means.
What?
Wait.
Remember when Natasha was changing in the car with Happy?
Oh. Wait.
You missed that part.
Wait, hold on. Wait. Where is it? Wait, hold on. Where is it?
Of course Isaac would know that.
Oh man. But look, we're not yet. We're not there yet. But just keep going. Just keep going.
That was on the way there.
I know, but not yet. But
Wasn't
come on, we'll get to there yet. We'll get to there.
Yeah, wasn't that on the way to the place?
No, on the way to go stop Ivan on Hammer Industries, where Black Widow starts to kick ass. But
yeah,
there's actually even the soundtrack that has the part where like it says Black Widow kicks ass. That's the name of the soundtrack to that. But yeah, anyway, continue.
So Stark competes in the
Monaco,
I think that's how you say it.
Competes.
The Monaco Historic Grand Prix.
Monaco.
The Monaco Historic Grand Prix, where he was attacked in the middle of the race by Vanko, wielding electrified whips. Which, Jesus Christ, that's what's that one freaking DC villain?
What? DC villain?
Yeah, that one DC villain that uses electrified whips, I think.
I have no idea. I don't keep track of anything from DC.
I think it was... No, not Whiplash.
No, Whiplash is in Marvel.
Yeah, but I got the wrong thing.
Yeah.
That's why I said not with Whiplash. I don't remember who it was. But whatever, I'll just continue.
Yeah.
Stark dons his armor and defeats Vanko, but the suit is severely damaged.
Oh, dude, yeah, the suit up with the suitcase. It was so cool. And of course, it was funny. We're just like Pepper. We're just like when they crashed into Vanka.
When Vanko gets freaking run over, shit.
And Pepper was freaking out. She's like, "Are you out of your mind? Get in the car!"
Didn't you cut the car in half?
Yeah, they can't. Well, not really. They just cut he cut off like the doors and the windows.
Oh no, wait a minute. I got the wrong thing. Remember those enemies in Spider-Man that had the whips?
Kinda?
The demons.
Oh, for
didn't
the
have
demons?
whips?
Oh, yeah, I remember, yeah.
That's what I was thinking about.
Oh, okay. Okay.
Like, they copied him, essentially.
Yeah.
I'm confused.
Huh.
What?
Which Blizzard are you talking about for Spider-Man?
The game, the PS4 game.
Oh.
Which is those demons from Mr. Negative.
Yeah.
I remember now. Yes.
Okay, but as it continue. And the suit is pretty cool, the suitcase armor.
Yeah, it really is. But I like how they did it in freaking Infinity War with the nano.
Oh yeah, dude,
that was
that's
like
pretty cool.
especially good.
Yeah.
It's like you can just tap your chest, and there it goes. You're putting it on right now.
Yeah.
Not too much time. A lot faster than the one that was in most of the other movies.
Yeah.
Anyways, let's see. Vanko explains his intention was to prove to the world that Iron Man is not invincible. Actually, speaking of which, wasn't the main reason that his father was upset was because the
I think they thought that he was actually like a spy. I think it was that, or I don't know. It's really hard to remember.
I think it was something like about the ideas for like a mini arc reactor being
Stolen,
and he got let go from the company.
Yeah, he got like Howard Stark got all the credit. Jesus, who's breathing into the mic?
Esteban.
What?
Relax.
Yeah, stop breathing in the mic, boy.
God, we can barely hear. But anyway, continue, Isaac.
Okay. Let's see.
Impressed.
by Vanko's performance, Stark's rival, Justin Hammer, fakes Vanko's death while breaking him out of prison and asks him to build a line of armored suits to upstage Stark. During what he believes in his final birthday party, Stark gets drunk while wearing the Iron Man
Oh my
suit.
God, dude, the party. Like he even did the joke, like asked me like, how do you go to the bathroom wearing the Iron Man suit? Just like that.
Just
Yeah, it goes really insane. But dude, the fight with him and Rhodey,
Yeah,
I like, dude.
in my armor too, and then just like, you know.
Dude, the song choice with Queen, and like another one by Sadice, and then It Takes Two by I forgot who was the artist, and then it was like Roba Funk, I think it was called, by Daft Punk.
I think so.
Yeah, it was a mix of those three, but dude, I love those songs. But yeah, continue.
So, like you were mentioning about that, disgusted, Stark's best friend, U.S. Air Force Lieutenant Colonel James Rhodes, dons Stark's prototype armor and tries to restrain him. The fight ends in a stalemate, and Rhodes confiscates the armor for the U.S. Air Force, which, bitch move. I honestly wanted to kick his ass for that, but then we wouldn't have had the Iron Patriot.
Yeah, but yeah. Alright, let's continue.
So, Nick Fury, director of S.H.I.E.L.D., approaches Stark, revealing that Rushman is Agent Natasha Romanoff, and that Howard Stark was the S.H.I.E.L.D. founder whom Fury knew personally.
Yeah, dude, it was very funny with the dome. I mean, dude, like Black Widow, man, it just, whew.
I forgot the count. That's, oh my god, you don't know the things I do to her.
Yeah, I don't want to hear them. Like, keep that to yourself, man. Like,
it's because he wants to do those things.
What?
Not you.
Oh,
he's like, tell me more. Message me later.
Jesus Christ. But I mean, Isaac, you ain't wrong. But yeah. Anyway.
What? Is this not a little innocent boy no more?
I told you, I'm no, like Isaac said, like I'm not innocent anymore. Can I just mute him?
No.
Okay, but alright, anyway, just so, yeah, it was very fun, like, yeah, continue.
Okay, so Fury explains that Vanko's father and Stark invented the arc reactor together, but when Anton tried to sell it, Stark had him deported.
Oh, okay.
That's what had happened.
Yeah.
So the Soviets sent Anton to the Gulag, I think that was what it was called, right?
Gulag, yeah. And I actually don't know what the
Wait,
Gulag
that sounds
is.
familiar. I think that was, I think we have that in, Battle Royale for Modern
Call
Warfare.
of Duty, yeah, Call of Duty, yeah. But I also even heard it. I actually also even heard it in the Spider-Man, the new animated series made in 2003, where like Kraven says like he was like in the Gulag. So yeah, that's where I heard about that.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Anyways, Fury gives Stark some of his father's old material. Tony discovers a hidden message in the diorama of the 1974 Stark Expo. It proves to be a diagram of the atomic structure of a new element. With the aid of his AI Jarvis, Stark synthesizes it. When he learns that Vanko is still alive, he places the new element in his arc reactor and ends his palladium dependency.
Yeah.
At the expo, Hammer unveils Vanko's armored drones, led by Rhodes in a heavily weaponized version of the prototype armor.
Oh wait, I forgot also like the funny scene where like Hammer's just like introducing like all the weapons and just Rhodes and like the other guy, they were just like like unimpressed, just like stay quiet and just like I think I'll take it. Which ones? All of them. Yeah. But yeah, and of course that thing in the Stark Expo and all that, yeah.
Oh my god, I forgot. How many times did they say bird in the entire film?
Oh my god, dude, don't remind me. Jesus Christ.
I mean, bird is the word.
Oh, bird, bird's the word, bird is the word, bird is the word, hey, don't you know about the bird? Well, everybody knows that the bird is the word, bird is the word, bird. Okay, continue. Sorry, I had to do that. I love that song.
It's like I've never seen nobody so excited over the word bird.
Yeah, but like man, why did they say bird? But continue.
So Stark arrives to warn Rhodes, but Vanko takes remote control of all the drones in Rhodes' armor and attacks Stark. Hammer is arrested while Romanoff and Stark's bodyguard Happy Hogan go after Vanko at Hammer's factory.
Okay, yeah,
Vanko
basically.
escapes.
Hold up, but okay, so basically, of course, they attack on the Stark Expo, and of course, you remember that little kid in the Ironman helmet, like we seen like a little bit at the beginning.
I think we all know that small, tiny, succulent child was technically
Peter
Tom
Parker.
Holland's Peter Parker.
Yeah, that is awesome. I'm happy they confirmed that.
I was like, well,
Yeah, so I guess that makes sense why, because like,
don't the events of Homecoming take place like 8 years, I think, afterwards?
I don't know, they
like
messed up with the
11?
timeline on that one, to be honest, but yeah. But like, it was, yeah, they
It
basically
might-
confirmed
actually,
like,
no, it might have been longer because since
Because,
the
like,
events of
the Battle of New
Avengers
York?
still hasn't happened yet.
well, basically like, it was like, in the beginning it was right after the Battle of New York, and like, Peter was around maybe like, I think 12 years old, like, so somewhere very young.
Maybe.
Yeah. But yeah, and of course,
Well, I don't think 12 because then with the 8 to 9 year difference,
oh yeah, I
with
think,
Iron Man 2 probably being just a year before Avengers.
yeah. And actually, also, I want to mention that also, like, I don't know if anyone could hear, like, there was, like, one of the civilians actually yelled out the name Peter, and I think it also could be, like, his Aunt May. Like, maybe, like maybe Peter's Aunt May and Uncle Ben took him to the Stark Expo because, you know, they know he was a big fan of Iron
He's a
Man.
huge fan of Stark.
Yeah, and it was, yeah, and of course Tony saves him, but, you know, he is unaware that the kid he saved will grow out to be, like, his, like, I guess his, yeah. And then, of course, with...
And his metaphorical son.
And then, of course, you know, the scene with, the, you know, with, Natasha Romanoff and, Happy, you know, just driving along, you know.
But here's the thing. Are we for sure that if that person that was yelling Peter would have been Aunt May or Ben, are we sure that it couldn't have been his parents? Because... Remember, even when he was a kid, he still had his parents. It wasn't until like a few years later, I think.
I'm not sure.
While he
It
was
could
a
be
child.
maybe it could be either his mom or his Aunt May, because I don't know. I need to read up where his parents might have died. So yeah.
Because I mean, it's not part of the MCU story, but considering that they do mention the parents in the Amazing Spider-Man movie,
Yeah.
I think which one did they do that in? I think there was the first one.
The first one, and they even like show like how they died in the second one in the beginning.
Yeah. But
yeah, and then of course you know
that might be it.
Yeah, and then of course the scene with
Parker's parents died when he was 4 years old.
Oh well,
so-
then yeah, that's definitely not.
so then I guess
not
that is his Aunt May.
Or not his mom.
That could be Aunt May, but yeah.
Yeah.
But yeah, and then of course we go on to with Natasha and Happy. You know, they were just like the car scene, and then of course they went to go to Hammer Industries, where Black Widow was kicking some as well. Happy was just focused on just beating up that one guy, while she just took on the rest.
That was great.
Yeah, like he's still like, I got him, and he just sees like
He sees all the knocked out bitches on the floor.
it's like what? It was funny. Man,
Okay.
but we continue.
Let's see.
Okay, Vanko escapes.
Vanko escapes, but Romanoff returns control of Rhodes' armor to him. Together, Stark and Rhodes defeat Vanko and his drones. Vanko commits suicide by blowing up his suit along with the defeated drones.
Oh yeah, actually before that, like, actually, like, you remember that funny scene where, like, Rhodey was like, he's gonna bump, like, he said, I'm gonna bust his bunker with the X-Wife, and then when that missile hit him, it just, boop, and just dropping the gun, and it, like, farted, dude, it just, and Sony was like, Hammer Tech? Yep. It was funny. Yeah.
That was great.
Yeah.
Okay. See. At the debriefing, Fury informs Stark that because of his difficult personality, S.H.I.E.L.D. intends to use him only as a consultant. Stark and Rhodes receive medals for their heroism, and in the post-credit scene, S.H.I.E.L.D. agent Phil Coulson reports the discovery of a large camera at the bottom of a crater in the desert in New Mexico.
Which, of course, I'll be in Thor, but, of course, I also want to point out that, there was also like even like a scene in Iron Man 2 where like there's like a little TV report that actually shows like, you know, the events of the Incredible Hulk. So it could be around the time during that. And of course, you know that of course even like Coulson mentioned that he was going to New Mexico, and there even like a little like thing where it's, like Captain America's prototype shield. Yeah.
Oh yeah, I forgot about that.
Yeah. Yeah, but so yeah. So, I mean, Iron Man 2, it was good, but, you know, I still prefer the first one better. So, okay,
Correct.
now the next one, of course, will be, Thor. So I guess if anyone, so of course, if anyone wants to, like, you know, go next.
Leo, it's your turn.
Dude, I didn't get into Avengers until late.
We're talking about Thor, not the Avengers.
I know that it was like each individual Avenger. I don't like know necessarily know the whole story about it.
Just
Only
use
one.
Wikipedia. Use Wikipedia.
Yeah,
Use
that's what I
Wikipedia,
did.
just look
I
up the plot.
literally just read everything off of Wikipedia.
Yeah, and just read off the plot of Thor. The first one.
Give me a minute. Get my other phone since I'm using the other one for Chicago.
Wait a minute, hold on, wait, Isaac, hold on. It says here Sam Raimi first developed the concept of film adaptation of Thor in 1991, but soon abandoned the project, leaving it in development hell for several years.
Oh yeah. Oh, speaking of which, with the whole Thor movie, or with Thor in general, so the actor that plays Loki also auditioned for Thor.
Yeah, I know, dude.
What?
Yeah, he did.
Yeah,
he
yeah.
did.
I didn't even know that.
Wow.
Oh.
But
And I
you,
don't remember, but I think Chris Pratt also did.
Oh my.
And he wasn't. Obviously, he was rejected for the place of Thor, but they suggested him for the
Star-Lord.
Guardians of the Galaxy.
but so you got to the plot, Leo?
Yeah, the plot.
Yeah,
Yeah,
like in
scroll down to the
965 AD, where it starts off.
Okay, hold on. Oh my god, bruh.
If you can't read it, then I can do it for you if you want.
Yes, sir. I'm having trouble.
Okay, so
Is it the word Jotunheim?
Yo, what deal? What?
oh, and let me just do it. Okay, in 965 AD, Odin, king of Asgard, wages war against the frost giants of Jotunheim and their leader Laufey to prevent them from conquering the Nine Realms, starting with Earth. Jotunheim, that's what I said.
You said Jotunheim. It's Jotunheim.
Oh, whatever. But the Asgardian warriors defeat the frost giants in Tonsberg, Norway, which actually that's where they build New Asgard in Endgame. Remember?
Yes.
And it sees the source of their power, the casket of ancient winters. In the present, Odin's son Thor prepares to ascend to the throne of Asgard, but is interrupted when frost giants attempt to retrieve the casket. Against Odin's orders, Thor travels to Jotunheim to confront Laufey, accompanied by his brother Loki, childhood friend Sif, and the warriors three, Volstagg, Fandral, and Hogun. A battle ensues until Odin intervenes to save the Asgardians, destroying the fragile truce between the two races. For Thor's arrogance, Odin strips his son of his godly power and exiles him to Earth as a mortal, accompanied by his hammer Mjolnir, now protected by an enchantment that allows only the worthy to wield it. Whosoever holds his hammer, if he be worthy, shall possess the power of Thor. Ooh. So anything you guys want to point out?
No, you got everything.
Okay. So, alright, so Thor lands in New Mexico where astrophysicist Dr. Jane Foster, her assistant Darcy Lewis, and mentor Dr. Eric Selvig find him. Oh, and actually the character, like Darcy Lewis, okay, Isaac, stop humping Tiantina. Basically Darcy Lewis will appear in the Disney Plus show, WandaVision.
Sorry, say what about Tantina?
Like, he was...
like Tantina? Alright.
What do you expect? But anyway, so the local populace finds Mjolnir. Oh wait, I forgot to mention, like, when Thor wakes up in the hospital, it was really funny. Like, you're gonna face the wrath of, and then just hit him with like a syringe and just knocks him out. It was funny.
That kind of reminds me of freaking Thor Ragnarok.
Oh my god! Wait till we get to that movie, dude. I love that one.
Who does it?
Okay, so, where did I left off? Okay, so the local populace finds Mjolnir, which S.H.I.E.L.D. agent Phil Coulson soon commandeers before forcibly acquiring Foster's data about the wormhole that delivered Thor to Earth. Thor, having discovered Mjolnir's nearby location, seeks to retrieve it. Oh wait, and there's also some funny parts I wanted to mention, like, of course, the coffee where he says, "Another!" And of course, like, he said, "I need a horse," when he goes, like, to a pet shop. So, yeah, okay, so seeks to retrieve it from the facility that S.H.I.E.L.D. has constructed, but he finds himself unable to lift it and is captured. With self-accept help, he is freed and resigns himself to exile on Earth as he develops a romance with Foster. Loki discovers that he is Laufey's biological son, adopted by Odin after the war ended. After he confronts Odin, a weary Odin falls into the deep Odin sleep to recover his strength. Loki takes the throne in Odin's stead and offers Laufey the chance to kill Odin and retrieve the casket. Sif and the Warriors 3, unhappy with Loki's rule, attempt to return Thor from exile, convincing Heimdall, gatekeeper of the Bifrost. Oh yeah, Heimdall.
Where the fuck did you go?
The means of traveling between worlds allow them passage to Earth. Jesus,
Christ, stop reading into the mic.
Yeah. Aware of their plan, Loki sends the destroyer. Yes.
Yeah.
No, bruh.
No, man, the fucking plant. Yes, you.
No, we're talking about Jesus, dude.
Yes, exactly. Okay, so Loki sends the destroyer, a seemingly indestructible odd maiden, to pursue them and kill Thor. The warriors find Thor, but the destroyer attacks and defeats them, prompting Thor to offer himself instead. Struck by the destroyer and near death, Thor proves himself worthy by his sacrifice to wield Mjolnir. The hammer returns to him, restoring his powers and enabling him to defeat the destroyer. Kissing Foster goodbye and vowing to return, he leaves with his fellow Asgardians to confront Loki. Whew. So, in Asgard, Loki betrays and kills Laufey, revealing his true plan to use Laufey's attempt on Loki's life as an excuse to destroy Jotunheim with the Bifrost Bridge, thus proving himself worthy to his adopted father. Thor arrives and fights Loki before destroying the Bifrost Bridge to stop Loki's plan. Shrouding himself in Asgard, Odin awakens and prevents the brothers from falling into the abyss created in the wake of the bridge's destruction, but Loki apparently commits suicide by allowing himself to fall when Odin rejects his plea for approval. Thor makes amends with Odin, admitting he is not ready to be king. Meanwhile, on Earth, Foster and the team search for a way to open the portal to Asgard. In the post-credit scene, Selvig is taken to a S.H.I.E.L.D. facility where Nick Fury opens the briefcase and asks him to study a mysterious cube-shaped object. God, I don't know what happened to me. Which Fury says may hold untold power. An invisible Loki prompts Selvig to agree, and he does. Which is, of course, the Tesseract. Whew.
One of the Infinity Stones.
Yeah. So, Thor, the first Thor, what do you guys think?
It was a good movie. I feel like the beginning was kind of boring-ish.
Yeah.
The whole movie's kind of boring. They didn't really put anything funny into that one. They made Thor way serious in that.
Yeah, but, dude, Thor the Dark World, wait till we get to that. Yeesh.
That's way worse.
But don't worry, once we get to Thor Ragnarok, it gets really good.
Yeah. But
Yep.
Up next, Captain America.
The First Avenger. So who wants to talk about that?
I will.
Alright, go ahead. Alright, here.
Can I look it up? Can I look it up?
Yeah, come on. Time to move on to Captain America, the First Avenger. Now, I'll just tell you this. Now, basically, I want to say also Iron Man 2 was like the first movie I went to go see in theaters, so the first Marvel movie to see in theaters. And when Captain America, the First Avenger came out, I didn't go see it because I was so uninterested in Captain America. He was like my least favorite at the time.
Wow.
I'm serious, like, I didn't find him interesting until when I grew older, then I found interest in Cap. That was until Winter Soldier.
Well, at least you didn't stay as Johnny Storm.
Oh, good, yeah.
Oh, guys, did you know that the film began as a concept in 1987?
Dude, there was a freaking Captain America movie back then. What do you mean?
I know.
Yeah, God, let's not talk about that. Okay, but anyway, let's just talk
I think
about.
it was like way back then, like in
Yeah.
the 1980s or something.
Are you guys ready?
Yeah, go ahead.
I like how it says. Oh wait, yeah, that's right. You press and play. That was what happened.
In New York City, Steve Rogers is rejected for World War II military recruitment because various health and physical problems.
Oh, we almost did.
While attending an exhibition.
Why are you starting there?
That's what started.
Shouldn't we? No, it starts with in the present day.
The flash, like where, like.
In the present day, scientists in the Arctic uncover an old frozen aircraft in March 1942. Nazi officer John Schmidt and his men steal a mysterious relic called the Tesseract, which possesses untold powers from a town of Tonsberg, Germany, Norway.
Tonsberg, Norway?
Tonsberg, Norway.
Yeah.
Ready?
Yeah.
In New York City, Steve Rogers rejected for World War II military recruitment because of various health and physical problems. While attending an exhibition of
Damn, he was blessed with bad luck. If he was born with that many health issues.
While attending an exhibition of future technologies with his friend Sergeant James Bucky Barnes, Rogers again.
James Buchanan Barnes.
Yes. Rogers again attempts to enlist, overhearing Rogers' conversation with Barnes about wanting to help in the war. Dr. Abraham Erskine?
Erskine, I think it is.
Not gonna lie, that's probably below Barnes. I'm kidding.
Yay! Okay.
So the doctor allows Rogers to enlist. He's recruited into the strategic scientific reserve as a part of a super soldier experiment under Erskine Cole the Hill, Chester Phillips, the British agent, and Peggy Carter.
Oh yeah.
Phillips is unconvinced by Rank's claims that Rogers is the right person for the producer, but relent after seeing Rogers commit an act of self-sacrifice bravery. The night before the treatment, Iraq reveals to Rogers that Schmidt underwent a perfect vision of the producer and suffered permanent side effects. Schmidt and Dr. Zola harnessed the energies of the Tesseract, intending to use the power to fuel Zola's inventions, mounting an offensive that would change the world. Schmidt discovers Iraq's location and dispatches an assassin, Hens Kuga, to kill him. Erskine, God, German names are fucking weird. Erskine subjects Rogers to a super soldier treatment, injecting him with a special serum and dosing him with beta rays. After Rogers emerges from the experiment, taller and more muscular and undercover, Cougar kills Erskine and flees. Rogers pursues and captures Cougar, but the assassin avoids interrogation by committing suicide with the cyanide capsule. With Erskine dead and his super soldier formula lost, U.S. Senator Brandt has Rogers tour the nation in a colorful costume as Captain America to promote war bonds, while scientists study him to attempt to reverse engineer the formula. In 1943, while on tour in Italy performing an active serviceman, Rogers learns that Barnes' unit was Mia in a battle against Schmidt's forces. Refusing to believe that Barnes is dead, Roger has Carter and engineer Howard Stark, aka Tony's dad, fly him behind enemy lines to mount a solo rescue attempt. Roger infiltrates the fortress of Schmidt's Nazi division, Hydra. Freeing Barnes and the other prisoners, Rogers confronts Schmidt, who removes a mask to reveal a red skull-like visage that earned him to... What the hell is that? God, these German words are weird.
Hold up, let me see if I get over.
The red skull. Schmidt escapes and Rogers returns to base and with the soldiers. Did I miss anything?
Subway kid. No, but keep going.
What else is so far?
Well.
Okay. Anything to add?
I don't know, dude. Again, like there have been some funny parts in it. I forget. I just love where you know, I guess like the major, he was just like, oh, look at that, he's making me cry.
Yeah. But god dang, these German words are weird to pronounce.
Yeah, man, I'm kind of getting a sense of deja vu.
Just go 9.
Don't, no.
Look.
Jesus Christ, just go.
About 9.
Oh wait, actually, there's also a dance number that he did where he actually punched Hitler.
Yeah. You ready?
Oh, yeah.
Rogers recruits Barnes, Dum Dargan,
Duggan.
Jim or whatever.
Hold up, guys,
James.
someone coming real quick.
Montgomery, Fallsworth, and Jackery's dinner. To attack other known Hydra bases, Stark outfits Rogers with advanced equipment, most notably a circular shield made of vibranium, a rare, nearly indestructible metal. Rogers and his team sabotaged various Hydra operations. In 1945, the team assaults a train carrying Rogers, and Jones succeed in capturing Zola, but Barnes fails from the train in this attempt death.
Yeah, his apparent death.
Apparent death. Using information extracted from Zola, the final Hydra stronghold is located, and Rogers leads an attack to stop Schmidt from using weapons of mass destruction on the major American cities. Roger climbs aboard Schmidt's aircraft as it takes off. During the subsequent fight, the Tesseract container is damaged. Schmidt physically handles the Tesseract, which opens a wormhole into space, sucking him into it. The Tesseract burns through the plane and is lost in the ocean. Seeing no way to land the plane without the risk of detonating its weapons. Rogers crashes into the Arctic.
Detonating. It's detonating.
Detonating. Its weapons. Rogers crashes it into the Arctic. Stark later recovers the Tesseract from the ocean floor, but is unable to locate Rogers. The aircraft, presuming him dead.
Oh yeah, I was the one to tell. There's actually a funny part that I like where like when Rogers when Steve kisses Peggy, like the Major was there and he looks at him and was like, no, I'm not kissing you.
I'm not kissing you. You ready?
Okay.
Last part.
Here we go.
Rogers awakens in the 1940s style hospital room, hearing a radio broadcast a baseball game that he attended in 1941. Rogers deduces that something is wrong. He flees outside and finds himself in the present-day Times Square, where S.H.I.E.L.D. director Nick Fury informs that he's been asleep for nearly 70 years. In the post-credit scene, Fury approaches Rogers and proposes a mission with worldwide ramifications.
Yeah, so that was Captain America: The First Avenger. For me, when I finally got to see this, I liked it. You know, Captain America: The First Avenger was pretty good.
It was pretty good. It was a good introduction to Captain America.
Yeah. Okay, and now the moment you all been waiting for, ladies and gentlemen. We now move on to the final movie of Phase 1, Avengers.
It's very simple. All the people came together and killed.
Audio's kind of crappy now, so I don't know if you guys can hear me fully.
You're cutting off. Yeah, you're. Okay, well, I'm just gonna look up for the pop-up. I think I know much about this. Yeah.
Then you talk about it then.
Okay, so.
Okay.
All right.
Before we start, we have 22 minutes left.
It was fine. Okay, so. So of course the movie
Fine.
So basically the movie, you know, we're pretty much all excited. This is basically we're now. It's like the first ever like team up movie.
Yes.
And it was really cool. So now basically the movie starts off with the voice of like this character called the Other, where he explains a little bit about the Tesseract and all that. Where he's basically like kind of like Thanos' right hand man.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I am the inevitable.
Oh, not yet.
I am Iron Man.
Not yet, dude. Not yet. But anyway, it starts off. Of course, there's like a shield base that they were holding the Tesseract, and of course, Nick Fury, Maria Hill, and Coulson were there. They also the return of Eric Selvig, and Oh, and I forgot to mention, like, Hawkeye made a cameo appearance in Thor.
Yeah.
Yeah, I forgot that. So, man, again, I forgot. It's been a while since I've seen these movies. I just remember it now. So then of course, Hawkeye appears, and then, all right. Well, let me just read it from here. The Asgardian Loki encounters the leader of an extraterrestrial race known as the Chitauri. In exchange for retrieving the Tesseract, powerful. Isaac, can you just read it?
Isaac.
Where's Isaac?
I don't know.
I think you like that.
I don't know. He could have said he left the party.
Yeah. Did he say?
Huh?
No, he's still here. It's just his thing is all jacked up.
Alright, because hopefully, like, maybe for him to read.
to make it shorter, basically, I'll say it. Okay, ready? So Loki has a Tesseract. Alright. And so basically Thor, Captain America, everybody's trying to get to Loki.
Alright, hold on, but let's just okay. So in exchange for retrieving the Tesseract, a powerful energy source of unknown potential, the other promises Loki an army with which he can subjugate Earth. Nick Fury, director of the espionage agency SHIELD, and his Lieutenant Agent Maria Hill arrive at a remote research facility during an evacuation where physicist Dr. Eric Selvig, where he returns, is leading a research team experimenting on the Tesseract. Agent Phil Coulson explains that the object has been radiating in an unusual form of energy. The Tesseract suddenly activates, opens a wormhole, allowing Loki to reach Earth. Loki takes the Tesseract and uses his scepter to enslave Selvig and a few other agents, including Clint Barton, to aid him in his getaway. In the response to the attack, Fury reactivates the Avengers initiative, and of course, then of course the first like Avenger to see on the big screen was of course Agent Romanoff, Black Widow. Ooh. Yeah. So yeah, basically she was in the middle of an interrogation, and of course Phil Coulson calls one of the guys, and then like I just love how when she takes the call, she's like, "Are you kidding me? I'm working. I'm in the middle of an interrogation where this moron is giving me everything." And she's like, "I don't give everything." And of course when Phil said, like, "Natasha, Barnes been compromised. Let me put you on hold." And you just waiting. He's just on the other phone, just hearing her get kicking their asses. It was very funny. Okay, but then, alright, so as I was saying, so now continuing on, Agent Natasha Romanoff is sent to Calcutta to recruit Dr. Bruce Banner to trace the Tesseract through its gamma radiation emissions. So yeah, and then of course we were introduced to Mark Ruffalo as now the new Bruce Banner. So yeah, so far I really do like Mark Ruffalo as the Hulk, but yeah, I kind of wish Edward Norton would stay on. But yeah. So, and then Coulson visits Tony Stark to have him review Selvig's research, and Fury approaches Steve Rogers with an assignment to retrieve the Tesseract. So yeah, it was basically that. So let me see what else. Okay, in Stuttgart and somewhere in Germany, Barnes steals iridium needed to stabilize the Tesseract tower while Loki causes a distraction, which of course he actually uses kind of like a scanner to put in this scientist's eye, which I guess cutting it as well, because like you can hear just ugh. Oh god. Okay, leading to a brief confrontation with Rogers.
Having trouble there, sir?
Huh?
You having trouble there, sir?
Hang on, I got this. Leading to a brief confrontation with Rogers, Stark, and Romanoff. Well, unless you want to read the plot, then yeah, you can go for it. That ends with... Okay, so I'm just like at the part where like while Loki is being escorted. Just on the third paragraph of the plot.
Boy.
Third paragraph?
Yeah, third paragraph, while Loki is being escorted. So do you know what you're talking about, or are you just trying to read? Yeah, we know, but like again, it's been a while since we've seen this movie, so yeah, we're trying to recollect our thoughts. Because we only kind of remember the movies that we love from Marvel, like Avengers, and, like Infinity War, Endgame, and all that. Thor Ragnarok, Spider-Man, Homecoming.
Okay, found it. Well, I found it. Thor, his adopted brother, arrives and frees him, hoping to convince him to abandon his plan to return to Asgard. After a confrontation with Stark and Rogers, Thor...
Confrontation.
What? Are you back?
Yep.
Oh, well, can you read now? Since like I don't know.
Can you read, please? I don't want to read.
Which one are we on?
We're on Avengers now.
Oh, Avengers?
Yeah, you go to the third paragraph where it's Instant Guard, and I don't know what part did you left off, man.
Give me 1 sec. Ooh, now what I want. What the fuck? My phone's acting weird.
Your comments are funny, sir. I'm like looking at them and I'm like over here.
You're looking at my live chat right now?
Yeah, he's not a sir, he's a boy.
Fuck you, man. Fuck you.
Alright, let's see. You said the third paragraph?
Yeah, but wait. Esteban, where did you leave it off at?
Thor agrees to take Loki to S.H.I.E.L.D.
Oh yeah. After a confrontation with Stark and Rogers. Oh yeah, the fight scene like with Thor, Iron Man, and Captain America, dude, it was pretty cool. And I love the part where Thor said, "Listen well, brother. I'm listening." It was, yeah, he's just like, after like Iron Man just takes Thor away, he's just like, "I'm listening."
What? Okay.
We have 14 minutes left. Come on.
Don't worry, we'll still have time.
Okay, let's see.
Blowing bubbles, or you should be blowing.
Where is it again? After a confrontation?
Like after a confrontation, yes.
Okay. See, after a confrontation with Stark and Rogers, Thor agrees to take Loki to S.H.I.E.L.D.'s flying aircraft. What?
Nice.
Oh. Thor agrees to take Loki to S.H.I.E.L.D.'s flying aircraft carrier, the Helicarrier. Upon arrival, Loki is imprisoned while Banner and Stark attempt to locate the Tesseract.
Oh yeah, but
The
like I just love them, like in the little meeting, like where oh, shut up, man. Okay, where Nick Fury like said, oh god, Jesus Christ, I lost my train of thought. I can't speak. I'm kind of tired right now, so I just love the part where like he said like, and I want to know why he uses tool to turn one of the sharpest men I know into his personal flying monkeys. Monkeys? I don't understand. I do. I understood that reference.
You know what you're gonna understand?
Your turn.
Yeah.
You're gonna understand me freaking bending over the couch.
Doesn't even.
Wait.
It's been a while since I've seen the movie. Okay.
No,
God.
Wait, what happened? Are you talking to me?
No, I'm talking that in live chat. Doesn't even know the line. God, dude. Again, I'm only more focused on the Phase 3 movies, alright? And I'm focusing also on the future movies.
Okay.
Dude, get the fuck away from me.
Okay. Well, anyways. The Avengers become divided both over how to approach Loki and the revelation that S.H.I.E.L.D. plans to harness the Tesseract to develop weapons as a deterrent against hostile extraterrestrials. As the group argues, Barton and Loki's other possessed agents attack the helicarrier, disabling one of its engines to fly in flight and causing Banner to transform into the Hulk. Stark and Rogers work to restart the damaged engine, and Thor attempts to stop the Hulk's rampage. Romanoff reluctantly fights Barton and knocks him unconscious, breaking Loki's mind control. Wait, did he go unconscious though? I could swear I remember him waking up.
Okay, I don't know. Basically, like, okay, so basically, of course, you know, the whole transformation, it was crazy. I'm trying to remember it. Then, of course, like, the Hulk fight with Thor versus Hulk, and of course, when they found out that Barton was on board, like he talked to Agent Romanoff to go look for him, and then she beat him up there, and then I think she knocked him, like she put like I don't know, she knocked him out by like hitting him in the head with the rail until then when he finally goes back to normal, she just decided to throw a punch at him just in case like he wasn't totally evil.
Oh, that's right. Okay, let's see. Where the hell did I leave off? Oh, Loki escapes after killing Coulson and ejecting Thor from the airship.
Oh
while
god,
the
dude,
Hulk falls
Coulson,
to the
man.
ground after attacking a shield fighter jet.
Sad that Coulson died, but I know he's still around after
Second chapter,
Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D.
Coulson.
No,
in
he's
the
not dead.
movies.
Yeah, he was still
In
in
the
Agents of
movies,
S.H.I.E.L.D.,
though.
but yeah. But I don't know if he might appear again.
Fury uses Coulson's death to motivate the Avengers into working as a team. Stark and Rogers realize that, for Loki, simply defeating them will not be enough. He needs to overpower them publicly to validate himself as ruler of Earth.
Oh yeah, there's like also like a huge.
Loki-
Oh, let me stop you right there. There's like also like I love the like the banter they have with the other Avengers, like each other. Like I just love it with Cap and like Tony, like big man in suit of armor. Take that off. What are you? Genius, billionaire, playboy, philanthropist. Ah man.
Alright. Can I continue now?
Yeah.
Alright, cool. Let's see. Loki uses the Tesseract in conjunction with the device Selvig built to open a wormhole above Stark Tower to the Chitauri fleet in space, launching his invasion. That is how it is said, right?
Yeah. The Chitauri,
Okay.
yeah.
Okay. Rogers, Stark, Romanoff, Barton, and Thor rally in defense of New York City, the wormhole's location. Banner arrives and transforms into the Hulk, and together the Avengers battle the Chitauri while evacuating civilians.
Oh my god, dude, when they assembled, like, dude, the music and everything, dude, it was awesome. Oh my god, I'm pretty sure I'm making my viewers, like, ears bleed. Jesus Christ, dude!
My ears,
Dude,
bleed.
you made my ears, oh my god, you don't have to do it like that.
Off in time.
Fucking Christ.
Jesus.
God, okay, so let's just talk about the battle. So, okay, can you shut the fuck up about your wheezing? Okay, so now the battle, dude, it was crazy. Yeah. Oh, dude, I love the part when after with Hulk and Thor like team up to defeat like the big Leviathan, like Hulk punching Thor just.
That's my secret, Cap. I'm always angry.
I'm always angry.
Yeah. Bum, bum, ba-da-da-da-dum,
I
bum.
think you got a six pack is how hard I was laughing. I think I got a six pack.
No.
No. But continue, Isaac.
Hold on. Yeah.
Okay, the Hulk.
Okay. I was eating. Sorry. The Hulk finds Loki and beats him into submission.
Oh my god, I
that.
remember that part! Like, I am a god, you dull creature, and I will not be bullied by puny god.
The ever-loving shit out of him.
Oh, dude, his
I
face,
love how when he was finished, he's like,
he was like, oh my god, that was funny. Oh, dude, I was laughing so hard, man. And when that happened again, the Thor Ragnarok. But just wait till we get to. No, just wait till we get to that. It was gonna be good.
okay.
Eh?
Romanoff makes her way to the wormhole generator, where Selvig, freed from Loki's mind control, reveals that Loki's scepter can be used to shut down the generator. Meanwhile, Fury's superiors from the World's Security Council attempt to end the invasion by launching a nuclear missile at Midtown Manhattan.
Okay, why would they do that? That is just stupid.
Mm-hmm.
Even like Fury said that it was a stupid ass decision.
Yeah. And here's another thing. Even though they hadn't introduced Captain Marvel yet, she even said in the Captain Marvel movie, use it for emergencies only.
Well,
that
basically,
kind of threat seems like a big emergency.
Yeah, well, basically that's the thing. Basically, you know, Fury wanted to call upon heroes that can be rely upon. Since Captain Marvel is going to be on the other side of space, she can't always be relied upon every time. You know.
Yeah.
So that's why he wanted to form the Avengers Initiative. And plus, we don't talk about Captain Marvel until we have to talk about her movie, unfortunately, which God is going to be painful. But anyway,
Again,
continue.
I honestly kind of like Captain Marvel. It was kind of
Before we continue, we have to agree. Before Infinity War and Endgame, Captain Marvel was pretty hot.
She's a hottie with the body.
Well, I mean, when I saw her on the talk show, then yeah, but with her suit on, no, I don't find her attractive. Sorry.
The naughty guys, though. The naughty guys.
It is just a naughty guy. Wait, who's?
Oh,
Continue.
dude, that burp was crazy. Okay, Stark intercepts the missile and takes it through the wormhole toward the Chitauri fleet.
And I guess that makes sense. That's where he kind of like, I remember with the thing in Infinity War where like, you know, Thanos like says like, you're not the only one cursed with knowledge, and I think that's when it happened, or I don't know. Yeah, and of course that's the whole thing where it like starts like it's like has like PTSD, I think, after the invasion and all that.
Yeah, that was where his PTSD kicked in with coming in from Iron Man to Iron Man for.
Well, after like coming.
1 minute, we got 4 minutes, boy. What do you mean?
Oh, come on, let's go. Relax, and we still gotta go to the lobby. Don't worry, we'll be fine.
Yep. Anyways, the missile detonates, destroying the Chitauri mothership and disabling their forces on Earth. Stark's suit loses power and he falls back through the wormhole just as Romanoff closes it. Stark goes into freefall, but the Hulk saves him from crashing into the ground.
Oh, dude, it was funny when how the Hulk just roared, waking him up. Just like, what just happened? Please tell me nobody kissed me.
Yeah.
It was funny.
In the aftermath, Thor returns Loki and the Tesseract to Asgard, while Fury expresses confidence that the Avengers will return if and when they are needed. In the mid-credit scene, the other confers with his master about the failed attack Earth.
Which, of course, it was revealed to be Thanos. And of course, they forgot to mention the other post-credit scene where they were just actually eating shawarma after the battle. It was funny.
That was great.
I loved it.
Oh my god. Imagine that wasn't supposed to be part of the thing. Imagine that was them actually after finishing the movie just...
It was funny.
Somebody was just recording them.
Well, it was good.
That was great.
I mean, my overall experience in the theater, like, again, like, around the time I was still kind of scared of seeing the Hulk alive, but because I actually kind of went out of the movie theater with the helicarrier and all that. But I came back just in time. But I came back just to see the Avengers assemble. I kind of grew. Now I got over my fear of the Hulk when I was little. But yeah, but overall, dude, the experience was fun. It was great to see all the heroes come together.
It was amazing. Overall, it's probably one of the highlights of this decade.
Yeah.
Definitely.
2010s.
Yeah. From 2008 to 2012, it was fun.
Yeah.
Okay, so yeah. But anyway.
For the next phase, before we end the stream, which movie are you excited for the new phase?
Chicken. Well, hey, Patricia. Look, I was young. All right. Okay.
Wait.
Gosh, she's saying because I was scared of the Hulk. I was little, okay? Yo, dude.
Wait, who are you talking to?
Dude, I'm a sensitive kid. I have autism, okay? So shut up.
I loved Hulk when I was little. When I was like 5 or 4, I loved Hulk. I was never scared of him. I thought he was hot.
Dude.
What? Wait, you thought the Hulk was hot?
You know what's funny?
What?
I didn't say that. What?
I'm pretty sure Hulk got a small dick. Because think about it, you don't see a giant bulge in his pants.
Jesus Christ, can we not talk about that? Okay.
That would be a giant. Yeah, of course, Isaac. You're the only one that would notice that.
I mean, Deadpool right here is a big dick. Look closer to his penis, his crotch.
Oh my god, can we not talk about this? But anyway, so anyway guys, hope you did enjoy this, like, you know, us discussing, you know, our journey. It might not been much, but hopefully for the next phase we can bring in a lot more people in who have seen all the Marvel movies in phase 2. Because, you know, for the next one we'll talk about phase 2, which is going through Iron Man through Ant-Man. Iron Man 3 through Ant-Man.
Yep.
So yeah, we're gonna see like how many people we can bring in here. Like hopefully, like maybe just in a group chat, maybe on like I have it on maybe on Snapchat, Instagram, or something. I don't know, because I'm pretty sure maybe some people that we could bring in might not have a PlayStation. So, but yeah. Anyway, hope you guys did enjoy this. So, yeah, and oh my god, hey, guess who joined in the live chat? Jair. Hi, Jair.
You missed the whole thing.
What up, fucker?
You just missed.
How you doing, beautiful?
You missed the whole thing.
You just missed the whole thing, man. We just finished, but hopefully, maybe you could be around for phase 2.
Oh
but
boy. Storm's coming in, boys. 15 seconds.
We're gonna die together.
I don't know.
okay.
I don't see it
Oh,
anywhere.
sorry. Okay, Kyson, whatever you say. But yeah, hope you guys will come around to see us in phase 2, and hopefully we can bring in a lot of people. We're gonna hopefully we can contact others if they have seen the movies. I don't know, but I like to see other bring in more people in this.
4 minutes, bro.
What the
But yeah.
fuck just happened?
I don't know.
Well, okay, Patricia, just try not to be rude to my friend Kyson, okay? Or just all right, but just let him do his own thing.
Guys, are you guys gonna shoot the party or what?
Alright, but anyway, so now if you excuse us, we're gonna be throwing a little party together, so hopefully you guys will come around to see us when we talk about phase 2 Marvel, and again, hopefully to bring in more people. So I hope you guys did enjoy this live stream. So I'm Hotshot.
I'm Esteban.
I feel
And I am King Hernandez. What's up?
And hopefully
Hey, guys, tree fitting.
and hopefully we can bring again we can bring in more people. So yeah, anyway guys, hope you did enjoy the stream. See you next time.
Come here.
Before you guys go, for live stream events, add me on Snapchat.
Now, before you guys go, come here.
Wait.
STEBAN 1234315.
Okay, wait, where are you? Where are you? Oh.
Tree fitting. I got tree fitting.
350.
Ah, for fuck's sake. I'm ending the stream. See you guys next time.
Bye.